Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Just Enough Heshy Show. Tonight we have Neil, everyone's voice of reason.
Hey, good evening.
We have Heshy, the host of the show that we can't seem to get enough of, hence the name.
Excellent. Uncle Heshy, good girl.
Yeah.
And that's it,
How
Esty?
are you, Uncle Heshy?
Yeah, and you're supposed to introduce me, I think.
Okay, good. And Esty, our beautiful Esty, with another different flower here, whatever in the hair, beautiful. I want you to know, everybody, Esty is not feeling so well.
I'm having technical difficulties with my face.
Right.
They fixed the cavity, so my face, like half of it's numb. So I'm like talking with the side of my mouth.
I'd like to see you drink.
But Esty, even with the crooked mouth, you look great.
How many cavities do you have?
I only had 2 that they checked at. The rest, I just don't want to know.
Okay, you know that I'm more tthan double your age?
Yeah.
And first now, I got my first cavity.
Wow.
No. Well,
Yeah.
they didn't have candy like that in your days. In your days, the candy didn't have tons of sugar and other
That's what it is?
chemicals.
I guess the rest of my family somehow found candy.
Yeah. Or you just don't like sweets, or you brush your teeth a lot. What is your secret, Neil?
I want to say I look like a guy that doesn't like sweets, right?
Okay, but Neil, fine. But if you have the answer, tell us your secret. How did you not get cavities? You just have good teeth?
Oh, that's something. No, I can't just tell out.
The secret to life? The secret to teeth? How can you not tell us? This information is pertinent to the world.
I'm still amazed. Who had that wooden tooth?
George Washington. But anyway,
I'm still amazed at that.
You see how you guys are going? You're not allowing me to start my quote of the night.
I'm so sorry. Go on.
Oh, we're interrupting you?
Yeah, interrupting me because I want you to start. You already kvetching before the show that I'm going to say I love. So let me give a little love.
Kvetching.
No, give a lot of love.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So here we go. Ready? And this is a good one. This is going to be a real good. Think twice before you speak, because your words and your influence will plant the seed of either success or failure in the mind of another. No love. I'm just saying think.
That's saving you can.
Right.
That's what that is. Okay.
So now
how many of us are in such tight control that
nobody,
we can do
not
that?
me. That's for sure. You know, I was today in my office, and in comes a friend and a client. His name is Mickey, and his brother Abraham, and they're saying, what do you talk about in this show? You know what I mean? Do you think before you say anything? Do you control yourself? and then Mickey says, "Oh, he just rants and raves and hollers." I said, "Well, I got to get my craziness out somehow. After all, you people make me nuts."
Sure beats going to the gym.
Much better. Everybody, welcome to the show. We're not interested in your cavity, Esty.
No, not that. I was going to say.
Dentist, did it hurt the needle?
My mom, okay, could you tell me what is the regular price for a cavity? Because I love this dentist. My mom said it's too expensive.
Like $250?
He charged $350. Is that really bad?
That's what it costs.
I don't think so.
I really like them. No, I wanted to say, like, I started doing voiceovers, right?
Every mother's. Oh yeah,
did you get a shot?
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
Yeah. I got a shot and
You
everything.
felt it?
Yeah, it was horrible.
You know, I found a dentist that gives me gas. What's wrong?
No, because Charlie gives me gas.
Not that gas, dumbbells. A gas in my face to knock me out.
I get it.
What a bunch of babies.
No, wait. So
I know, we're so immature.
You are
It's
mature. I
amazing.
can understand it. Now, before we go on, first of all, Esty, what show am I listening to?
You are listening to the Just Enough Heshy Show.
Excellent.
Just Enough of Heshy.
And tonight was the first night that we heard a quote that benefits everyone out
Wow,
there.
you see?
Okay? Think twice before you speak.
Excellent.
So,
Keep
yeah.
going.
That's it.
That's it. Think twice.
That's it.
Right
There
there.
are many reasons to
Right.
it. You only said one reason. There are many reasons.
So yeah, this is the
all.
Just Enough Heshy Show. We're on Monday and Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. You should like us on Facebook and do hashtag Twitter, Just Enough Heshy. If you'd like to advertise with us, you can email us at justenoughheshy@gmail.com. We're also live on YouTube. Again, Just Enough Heshy. We're the first ones up there.
All right.
So yeah, I wanted to say.
Esty, somebody has to be sponsoring the show if I'm correct.
So yes.
Jesus Christ.
But they are. They are. Don't open that window. I'm cold.
So yeah,
No, I'm joking.
we have the Black Label e-cigarettes. You can go to blpremiumecig.com and call Mikey at 561-239.
Yo, Mikey,
Mikey.
you gonna get married or not? What's going on?
You heard the Corver's in charge over there.
Yeah,
What a fool is he? I don't understand. He put her in charge?
No, you don't.
The women are always in charge. Who are you
Treats her
kidding?
So bad.
Ah, she thinks she's in charge.
No, she thinks Corver like.
Right, she says,
I'm a Corver.
Right, you call me Corver, I'm in charge. I agree. By the way, I found a beautiful brand new location for Club Corver. Really.
That's great. Where is it?
I
What was wrong with the old location?
Was there a lot or a building?
It's a building on a lot. Wait, with a big parking, but not so big. And I think I can expand the place, and it has different sections for the different things, and you don't have to be climbing levels. That's my only problem, because I want the stage to drop me down, so I really want levels.
This is all about him, this club.
No, but you know.
Esty said that she would never go to a club for the owner. My club, you come in because of me.
Only because of
Exactly. Thank you,
that's
Neil.
going to be the only reason to come.
Right.
That will not
You're not going to care if
that makes for a good club.
J-Lo, this one, that
Right.
one. You're going to want to meet
Uncle Heshy.
Uncle Heshy.
And J-Lo will be hanging with us.
What is Higgs Club going to have that other clubs don't? That's what I'm
You're
getting.
just going to have that vibe and feel like
love
you
Neil.
are on top of the world.
Neil is just wonderful. Don't you
That's
see
what
Making
it is.
stuff up. Yes,
He's
okay.
not making
No,
stuff
it's
up.
not making
Your club
stuff
is going
up.
to be amazing because fairies will bless the place and make everyone
No,
want to go
you know,
there.
everything is
Your club is
atmosphere.
less realistic than my city.
Esty,
We'll see.
now I'm ready to smoke marijuana if you think like
Yay! I got one thing done.
that.
No,
Can I ask
but
you a question? You think I'm not famous? You know what? There's an article in today's paper that upsets me. You ready? Are you ready?
And that makes him
No,
famous.
but you're not famous. Just know you're not half as famous as you're going to be soon.
Right, but I just want you
Just
to know
know
something. There's a guy by the name of Lilo Bracco or something. Remember this guy? He was a big actor on the television show. His name is Lilo Bracco. Brancato. He played in some kind of mob show, and he played in the Bronx Tale with Robert De Niro. And what happened was he killed a cop. Remember, they were found in an apartment with his drug dealing friend. He was a famous actor, and they broke into an apartment to smoke some crack or marijuana or whatever.
Crack and marijuana is not the same.
Well, they smoked something that was crazy,
Go ahead.
and a cop caught them, and they shot him. And I think they killed him. I'm not sure.
Right.
And the Bronx cop was landing him, whatever. I think he killed him or
Is
shot
that
him.
a movie or real?
And it's a real thing.
Yeah.
He was a star, really a famous star. And what happened was, he said it's not my fault. It was the other guy's fault. And what happened was, this guy got 8 years. He just came out of jail. He's a murderer or attempted murderer, a drug user. And what they did was, they're giving him a new shot at a new movie to make money. Now,
I don't even know
Did he pay the price?
I agree that he paid the price, no problem. But why would you use a guy like him above a guy like me? I think I can do better than him in the movie.
I don't even know this guy. He's
I
not
know that
famous.
he
I
is
don't
famous.
understand, because your agent didn't get in touch with them. That's why. And you should go kick his butt.
My producer, you mean?
No, your agent.
You gotta get an
The
agent for this.
producer does this. The agent is the one that gets the job.
So I have a problem. My agent and producer are the same person.
Oh, you got a big
I
problem.
got a big problem.
You got a
So
big problem.
now
You
you
gotta get
understand
an
why I'm
agent.
angry. I'm angry very much.
No, but he doesn't want to pay the 10% to the agent, 10% to the producer,
Right.
10% to
It's
this one.
15% to the producer.
There he gets it a bargain at 6.5% that he never pays anyway. So there he goes. He's ahead of the game.
But Esty again. So you black label cigarettes. This guy Mikey, he has a problem that his woman is in charge. So he has to sell some cigarettes out. How do you-
No, and I'm going to say he doesn't know when he's getting married for real.
Right,
Like
I
he
know,
says he
I know.
doesn't know.
Doesn't understand because you're crazy, you know.
Probably because they're looking for halls. They can't find hall, different dates. This,
Oh, really?
that. This is wedding time.
Oh,
you know?
I didn't know that. Oh,
Summertime.
June, right, June, July.
Yeah.
But why would people go to weddings in June, July when they're on vacation? They should be going.
Because it's cheaper to make a wedding when more people can't come. Because
Very good. See, I understand that. Now.
I'm sure you understand that. You should.
I got to write that down for my boy.
It should have grabbed your head like a
Right,
magnet.
exactly. That's right. That's why tonight we're going out for a meal tonight.
Why?
Because
What's going on? To feed the homeless?
Not to feed. Tonight is our last show before our vacation.
Why?
We're going away next week for the holiday.
Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah, but Tuesday I'm packing, and we're leaving Tuesday night in the middle of the show. So
Oh, you're leaving Tuesday night?
yeah, we're leaving. So the point being, and we're driving.
Oh, I hate driving at night.
When are you leaving? Which day?
We're leaving on Tuesday, and we're going to or early in the morning, and we're gonna be driving for like 18 or 20 hours, and we're driving down. So this is our last show till after the holiday. So what we're going to do is you should continue listening, because you're gonna have shows that are gonna be called the best of Just Enough Heshy, and me and Neil and Esty are going to do some kind of voiceovers or something, which Esty does for a living.
Wait, I wanted to say, right, when I'm doing voiceovers, right? So I have to sit there and say, scripts that they're telling me for like 4 hours straight, and they're like, "Oh, do you want water? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Nah, I talk this much every day. This is nothing."
So Esty, so Black Label Mikey, who needs the money right now badly.
Yeah, so Mikey, you can call him at 561-239-5941 if you need a personal trainer, because summer's coming up. You can go to Yossi Lefkowitz, located on 16th and 48th Street. And he'll also come to your house. His number is 347-816-5207. Geico, 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance.
15, really? Is that true? I don't believe that. I know that I called. It took me more than 15 minutes.
And did you really save? How much?
I didn't save.
New Yorker, we get killed.
We get killed all over the place.
My parents said they saved, as far as I know.
Somebody recommended that we should go out to dinner to Le Buffet, but I was going to go to Amazon.
Le Buffet closes. They close at 7.
Joke.
Stop it. I like Le Buffet.
No, I'm saying it's a wonderful
establishment.
They don't have seats.
Right.
They're closed now.
That's what they are.
They close at 7 or something.
But now that it's still light at nighttime, they should be open longer.
No, they're not going to be open.
No, they don't want to overwork themselves.
Do you know where I went? I went this morning for breakfast in your place, the one that you like the most, Neil. You pointed me out. It's the greatest place, Corner Cafe.
Yeah.
I love that place.
I asked him for a simple thing. Can you make my egg sunny side over easy? That means I get some juice and loose. He gives it to me hard. And then I give it back to him. I said, and I was scared already because they were going to spit in it. You know what I mean?
No.
That's what everybody said. So anyways, he comes over to me, starts breaking the egg. Look, you have a little juice. I said, little juice? I couldn't enjoy my meal because I like it all juicy. I want the potatoes to get full of eggy.
So what did he say? What should you ask for?
I'm not going to do it again. So I sat down. I didn't want to make a lot of trouble.
What? They're so nice. How I can't imagine they say that.
He was nice, but he made a comment, and I felt a little insulted, and I was there with my boys.
But it's very roomy then.
They made a new extension.
Yeah, it's nice.
No, you don't. I like that their food is not expensive and they're wholesome. They're not
expensive.
It's healthy.
Breakfast was $7.
No, breakfast is $6 a breakfast.
$6 was $6.69 because I got a little extra salad on the side.
There you go. Okay.
So, but the point is,
they're healthy. They don't put in random chemicals.
If I would have gone to Dunkin' Donuts, I could have got a bacon, egg, and
you get the quality that you need for.
No, it's in a microwave.
And you know how delicious that bacon is? Kosher. It's delicious.
Of course.
With melted cheese.
Just not healthy.
For a total of $2.
Ask Yossi if he would allow you to eat it.
No, Yossi, that's why I didn't go, Yossi. Yossi, that's why I didn't go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's proud of you.
What's the bacon? Isn't bacon
good?
It's good.
Soy, it's fake.
It's fake. It's
I'm
tofu.
saying it's as good as the real bacon.
We don't know. We gotta find someone who eats bacon.
It's real bacon. I don't know about that. Anyways, we have another. Esther's not finishing her ads for some reason.
Because you keep interrupting me. Whatever. We have Green Line Building Solutions. They do asbestos and lead inspection, DOB violations, permits and plans, code compliance, and preventative maintenance. You can call them at 718-871-0382. So yeah.
All right. We help you with stop work orders. I forgot that, Neil. People get stop work orders on their jobs. I help them out with that now. We help them do inspections, pre-inspections, lead inspections.
Anything to do with any kind of hassle from a city agency.
And try to get your job rolling and teach you how to get your penalties paid properly and not to get ripped off by different expediters who are crooks and criminals and so on. So I have a thing for you that I want to ask you a question. Yesterday, this nice gentleman was on our show, Jeffrey Davis.
Oh, yeah. I really liked him.
I really liked him. He's pretty cool.
He seems like, but that's why I'm afraid for him, because when you're legit, the other people come and eat you up.
Well, I know that he has some good backing. He has a good team. And you know what? He was right. His family has been involved with local community. His brother did get killed for the city. He does try to really help the poor people.
They killed the guy who shot his brother, right?
Oh, they did kill him?
I don't know. I knew because...
And his brother was trying to pass gun legislation that stops guns.
No, but it was for what? He told
for the workplace.
For the workplace.
Doesn't make a difference. Anything gun is off the street is better for me.
I don't know him from a hole in the wall. But you know me, I ain't gonna pull no punches here.
Right.
Okay.
And what's your opinion?
I believe he's gonna. If he wins, within 3 months, 3 hours, excuse me, he'll be like everyone else.
No, he won't. I disagree with you.
Otherwise, he's not going to get anything done for his. He won't get no.
But he's a guy that will stand up in the assembly and say, "Listen, you're not going to listen to me. I'm going to go to the people. I'm going to tell the people you guys."
I really like that. I really like that. He's like, okay, if I can't get support, I'm going to get the people support. That's amazing.
I'm going to get the people support.
No, but it doesn't matter. The bottom line is the way the system works. You have to have camaraderie with the other people. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. You can have whatever you want.
I think if the people back him that much, they have to listen.
People, if unemployed people go to Washington and stand outside for 2 days, that's going to do it.
No, the reason with Occupy Wall Street is nobody knew what they wanted exactly. My brother was there. He asked every person, okay, so what are you standing here for? And nobody really had the same opinion as the next guy. They didn't even know what they were fighting for, so there was nothing to be done. If he has a cause...
Your brother, the one with the... Shish.
Yeah.
Wow.
My brother's brilliant.
Brilliant. I heard the way he spoke the other day. Anyways, so let's go now on the national...
Oh, I met him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we go on...
I met him twice.
Yeah.
Now I want to go on the national level. There's a guy who just announced, the first guy to announce for presidency. His name is Ted Cruz. He's the governor, or what is he exactly?
No, he's a congressman or senator.
Not congressman. I forgot where. No. I think he's a governor. No.
Ted.
Where's Ted Cruz from? Anybody know? Oh,
senator.
Ted Cruz. He's senator of Texas.
And that's why he's not going to win.
No. But
for the simple reason, we don't want another Obama in another way. With a guy who has no experience. This is his first term in
this
Senate.
Is a guy who understands the little people. And Obama...
It's not going to happen.
Okay, but...
You know who sounded real good today?
But you know that he wasn't born in America.
And
you know Ted Cruz wasn't... You know,
right,
where was he born?
He was born in Canada.
That's right. And he's not...
And you make like... Everybody's making like Canada's Iran or something.
Canada's the nicest country.
Our friend.
Yeah,
but
the law states you must be born in America. You must live here 14 years.
How do you think he's getting away with it?
So his mother is an American citizen.
Exactly.
And so if you're born out of the country and you are born as an American, you're American. You're American. Right.
That's it. I'm sure.
Okay, so get over it already. I don't want to hear from it again that he's Canadian. He's an American, and that's the way it is.
Honestly, it would be a completely different story if, let's say, it was someone from Iraq and then his mother was American. That'd be a whole different story. But Canadians are the nicest people ever.
Do you know there's a governor, I think in one of these, there's an Indian governor somewhere.
Indians are awesome
and he
people.
was also supposed to run for president, everybody thought, and he
still might.
He still might.
I love Indians. They're chillers.
I like him. He talks.
They're very, very Middle Eastern style in their negotiation.
I love Indians. Me and them always get along.
Very tough.
But they're very understanding.
In other words, because they can always, they'll do it tomorrow. You know, tomorrow.
Oh, gosh.
You know, but you know, there's a guy governor out there. I forget. Maybe of Iowa, Kucinich. You heard the name?
I heard the name.
He's been around. He's been around a while. He's a conservative, but he's a little normal conservative.
Okay.
A normal conservative?
Right. He added the health care to his state and for the older people and the poor people. He increased it. He went up on education. You know, he did some nice things for the people.
Okay.
And he's one of the only states that are not in a deficit.
But you understand that but there's
beautiful thing.
Wait, who is this guy? Can we vote for him?
Kucinich. He's deciding if he's going to run in that.
But a lot of problems.
Are you going to vote for him if he does?
You don't know what I'm going to do in 2 years.
But the problem with the American public and the problem with the local public is they don't want to listen. The problem is they want to listen to. They only want to know name recognition. When Jeb Bush jumps into the action, he's automatically the front runner. Even though I don't like him and I don't think that he's going to do anything better than I think that I like.
What's his record as governor? He was governor for a couple of times. He was governor.
Right? Yeah.
So what's his record?
Florida. How good of a governor you have to be from Florida, you know?
Every person you got to be a good governor.
Unemployment, no jobs, big deal.
Big
All
deal.
senior citizens.
Well, didn't that real estate go through the roof?
It went through, then it
and
collapsed,
then busted. And where is it now?
It's working its way back up because you know why? Because it became cheap, so everybody started buying it up.
And it's still
a lot of foreclosure.
It's a lot. Yeah, I'm sure.
The only reason why it's hot is because guys now have
Vegas also has a lot of foreclosures.
But Vegas is too far. Florida, you can be in a big city like New York or New Jersey, and then crash down in Florida 2 hours
Vegas,
later.
You go to California.
Yeah, 6-hour trips each way is very hard.
3 hours.
6 hours?
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah.
It's not 3 hour time
Maybe
difference.
Maybe you change the time.
Right, it's 3 hour time difference. So I'm out of Vegas.
Hey, however you get to the 3 hours. Sorry,
I never went to Vegas. You know that?
You never been to Vegas?
It's a very scary place. I'm going to do. It's called Sin City. Sin City means I'm going there to do sins. Whatever does in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's a stupid thing. I'm going to do a sin, but when I come home, I'm going to be unsinned.
Yeah.
Why am I going to say, oh, God, I'm taking a break?
You really amaze me.
Why do I amaze you?
In other words, if there's ever a Sin City,
right,
without the name of Sin City,
go ahead.
It's New York.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You crazy. New York is the most.
Is there a thing that you cannot get or do in New York? Is there anything?
Gambling?
There's more gambling going on.
Underground gambling.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, but for real, there's gambling.
Yeah, but the point is you have to go looking for it. You have to go looking for it.
But once you get hooked into the system,
but it's different over there.
I've been to Vegas. The people that go there are these low people because they go there for that reason. Like you go to dance clubs, these are all disgusting people expecting to do disgusting things, treating people.
Because they live on the border.
The people who live there are fine. It's the people who go there. They're very. I met them. They were not good, nice people. Everyone I met, they were rude. They were. I can't even explain it.
They have a lot of conventions there, a lot of business shows there.
I don't know about the business part. I mean about the club
scene part. So you have a lot of people going there. All the shows, the electronic, the jewelry, furniture.
Because that's a place where you don't have to keep them entertained all the time, and they come to your show and they get
space,
a lot of space. Right. New York City should have that. We don't have that.
We have it a little bit, a little, not enough, because we don't have enough space. That's the real truth. They expanded the Javits Center.
Right, but we're more of a financial center.
No. We have more Silicon Alley type companies than Silicon Alley.
Wow.
Yeah, and you can thank your Mayor Bloomberg for doing that.
Another bump.
No, another bump. I just told you something you like.
I don't like.
You said
I don't like it. I don't like it.
How could you not like it?
Because he's a bum.
He took a percentage of our tax base, and he decided we can't rely on it, and he brought here the Silicon Valley.
And he gave them tax breaks left and right.
He brought the entertainment industry in, and there's a lot of employment because of that, and the real estate is only worth downtown Brooklyn a fortune because all these computer guys are in there.
And also I know a guy had a cheap garbage over there in downtown, like Carroll Street and stuff, which is very hot now, and he couldn't even get like $1,000, $1,500 a month rent. Now he's getting $6,000 for the same stupid garage because of production. I want to tell you a funny story. I want to tell you a funny story. Ready? There was a 104-year-old woman who credits her health to a doctor. Would you like to know which doctor?
Dr. Love.
No, Dr. Pepper. I know Elizabeth Sullivan of Fort Worth, Texas, says she has one doctor to thank for her long life. It's Dr. Pepper. Sullivan says that she fell in love with the soft drink trademark of 23 flavors when she was in her 60s. That's
how old is she now?
104 years old, 44 years ago. It gets better. Every doctor that sees me says that it'll kill you, but they die and I don't, she says. So there must be a mistake somewhere, she said. For her 104th birthday, Sullivan was surprised with a Dr. Pepper-shaped cake and a gift basket straight from the CEO of Dr. Pepper Snapper Group. Wow. Very cool, Larry Young. When you live to 104 and still can talk to nice people, you deserve some Dr. Pepper. But I never expected this. I think that's cool.
That is great. Yeah. I hope they give her lifetime stock of Dr. Pepper.
Well, I don't know what that's
how long is that going to be already for? It won't cost them that much for the publicity.
So, Neil, we have to be serious tonight.
Oh, I hate being serious.
First of all, we don't have a
Life's a joke.
But where are we going to eat? I'm hungry, and I don't know where
I'm hungry. I can't believe we can't even order nacho something.
Because Le Buffet is closed.
Buffet.
Did I bitch to you about Corner Cafe yet?
All you said was that they didn't make your eggs right.
But it wasn't bad. My kids liked it, but I like it my way.
I love that place. They make
the place next to you is sometimes
Calf Cafe. Oh,
sometimes I'm not impressed with it.
I know.
I actually
Sometimes
really don't like that
I don't
place.
really feel.
I remember getting
I don't
something there.
feel like they follow the right rules to handle food.
I think they follow the right rules, but their
Sometimes.
service is not the way you think it would be.
No, I ate there twice a salad, and I'm telling you, something was not kosher about it.
Okay, the health department watches.
Yeah, I like that food,
Yeah.
mind you. The potato.
What's the letter on their door?
Or whatever.
Hey, I would only go eat by an
It's
egg.
all A. Like, I'm sure, like, how is it possible that everyone in Brooklyn happens to have an A?
There are a lot of B's out there, and Bloomberg said anybody who goes into a B has got to be out of his mind.
Okay, but
wait, so you can be a restaurant even with a D rating?
Yeah.
And they're fine with that. Who's going to go eat there?
I don't know D. I think
I
C.
saw C.
See, I never seen a D.
I thought D is closed.
So basically, it's like, hey, if you want, this place is really filthy, you can come eat here.
Right.
Like, why would anyone?
I guess they don't meet certain standards, or I guess some.
Right. In other words, because let's take Asian people for instance. They don't mind if you have all kinds of things in their food.
Why? Are you crazy?
Because that's what they eat.
I think it's racist.
That's not racist.
The Indian people don't care about tomorrow.
No,
the Asian people don't care what they eat. Let's keep going. Who else can we not get? The Indian people.
If it wants move,
Okay.
they'll eat it.
Okay. So, Esty, I want to know what show are we listening to?
I don't know what show this is because you don't take me seriously.
I do take you seriously. You're telling me that people like to go to a restaurant to eat moving parts.
Right. Do you ever see what a real Asian menu looks like?
Snails, bugs, and mice.
Right. Exactly.
But come on, we eat chicken there.
And if
We've
you're
gone to
lucky,
Chinese.
and if you're rich, you're lucky, you get the dog.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the Just Enough Heshy Show. We're on Monday and Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Where you can catch us on Facebook, like our page, Just Enough Heshy. You can go to hashtag Just Enough Heshy. We are live on YouTube if you want to see what you can talk amongst yourself off the mic.
Off the mic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go off the mic.
Yes, we are live on YouTube. Just type in Just Enough Heshy. If you'd like to advertise with us, you can email us at justenoughheshy@gmail.com. If you'd like to call in, you can reach us at 718-303-9090.
I'm getting a lot of comments that people like us on Twitter on the YouTube thing, so that's a good thing. Anyways,
The
if you want to
YouTube
call
thing.
The Facebook.
The Facebook,
how
yeah.
you're nice. You're getting what is it called? Nice. Oh, likes. Likes.
Anyways, if you want to call the show,
I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, it's brilliant. I'm gonna write that
you
down.
can call 718-303-9090. You can talk to us about anything. But again, Esty, Neil doesn't want to answer me. Where are we going to eat tonight? Because it's our last show before the Passover holiday, which I was trying to tell you. And we're going to have the best of Heshy.
What Passover holiday again?
It starts April the 3rd.
The 4th.
The 4th? No, the 3rd at night. Friday night the 3rd.
The 4th.
And we're going to be back on the 11th. So the show starts back up on the 12th. So we're going to give you some entertainment with the best of Just Enough Heshy, you, me, and Esty.
Right. Where are we going to eat? What about that place, that deli place on Coney and J that has like meat and stuff?
Mendy's? Coney. That's meat. So we're going to go to meat for our last show.
Very expensive.
I don't like
Schnitzy.
Let me ask you this. What was the Last Supper? What did they eat there? Was that meat or dairy?
Last Supper, what do you mean?
You know, the last supper.
The Christians?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
I'm just saying, what was their Last Supper? It's a good way to make a decision. Did they eat meat, dairy? Oh, they probably mixed it.
Had wine.
Wine, for sure. We're not going to have wine.
Especially when he can turn water into wine.
Oh, God.
Plenty. There's just like tons of water. Okay, guys, all you can drink. They're like, how come it's free by him?
You ever see in the bars, they have these fancy drinks. They put 5 straws in it, for
right.
People
Yeah.
I can never do that because I won't drink with someone else. Drew, I don't know. I really have to.
You know what I saw? That's awesome. Rainbow shots. Basically, they take 1 cup and they pour it into a bunch of 10 different shot glasses, and each one changes colors. It goes from red to orange to green to blue to yellow, and you can have like whichever color shot you want, but it's from 1 cup. Like as they pour it, it changes colors.
And you've done that.
I've seen it done.
No,
I have
but
video of
it's
it.
the same drink. It's whatever.
No,
it
but they
is.
all do taste differently. They're just all in the same cup, but put on different layers
How
or something.
could they taste differently?
It does. One tastes like strawberry. One tastes more like
But
lime.
something the cup is lined with different kind of stuff.
No, I have a video. I'll show it to you eventually. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm thinking tonight we either go to Amazon. That's what I would like. Some dairy food.
Yeah. Okay.
Or we can go for shawarma.
Or
I'm not
Sophie's.
I'm at the
What that?
Okay, can somebody call in with the suggestion of where we should eat tonight?
What Jerusalem Grill on
Ooh.
Pita?
Yeah, they rush you out of there.
Really?
I was thinking, you know what? I was thinking
a good Yemenite
a
soup.
good Yemenite soup. Okay.
Well, listen.
Estihana.
If you want to spend money,
Yeah.
I'm sure he
go
does.
to see. 1 minute, you don't like Israeli. You
No.
don't like meat.
I do like meat, but I don't. The Israeli
There's
middle.
a nice place. It's been around a million years called Marbat.
I've never
I've
heard of it.
It's on like East 8th and Kings
18th.
Highway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on the
never
side
I've
there.
never heard of it.
It's a small
I did,
place.
I
It's
did.
there at least 25 years. And then it's everything on the grill, plus all the Israeli salads and stuff like that.
There used to be a place where it was like all you can eat. You buy a plate, and then it was like buffet.
That was Dougie's.
The
No, it
buffet,
wasn't.
The buffet.
The buffet.
No, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, I don't like usually the buffets. The food's not hot enough ever.
No, it's
Right.
still hot
Yeah.
on the fire, like while you're
We
taking
know
it.
that. We
Yeah,
know
we
that. But
understand.
still, it's on a little
You
thing
can
over
buy
there.
that little thing.
Okay, so we're making the decision right now. What is
No,
it?
we can't make
No,
it.
wait. Can we get someone to call in and give us a suggestion?
Nobody's-
All right, anybody out there? Anybody out there?
Yeah, this is the-
hello.
Yeah, this is the Just Enough
Just Enough
Heshy
Heshy Show. Looking for a place to go eat.
Uh-huh.
303-9090. Give us a call.
At 718.
303-9090.
I'm getting a suggestion right now.
Let's
That
go.
all you do is think about food. Today,
All we do is think about food 3 times a
Hold on,
day minimum.
I want
yes,
to,
you're correct.
Hold on, I wanted to eat lunch,
That's
but
funny.
but Penny in my office doesn't let me eat. He gets crazy. Oh, you're gonna have double cheese sandwiches, and this guy is pressing along his salad and he's eating his corn dietetic stuff, and I'm dying, and I try to take some. He says, "No, you can't have any."
Corn is really fast.
I don't know what corn, something
Corn is bad.
stupid. He's
Oh, by the way,
so I try to eat something, and he says, "No, go get your own." So I go out to get my own, and he grabs my food away. He says, "No, you're eating crazy stuff." I can't win with this guy.
maybe just
I
don't eat
understand,
crazy
why did
things.
you eat upstairs?
That's what I've been doing, and he follows me, and he caught me. I was hiding the food in one of the things, and he caught me eating upstairs.
Wait, so the reason I want to go to meat is I'm on this random diet I'm trying. It's based on blood type. If you're blood type O, which is what I am,
that. I heard about
I'm supposed to eat meat. Chicken's okay, but dairy is like.
So it's all
You can't-
protein.
And I can't have cauliflower, but broccoli's good for me. I can't drink coffee, but yogurt's okay. Milk is not. It's so random. But I mean, I was gonna try it. 'cause-
Okay, so we'll go to Mendy's or whatever. What's that place called?
No, we can go anywhere. I'll just get salad or something.
You know what I can go?
How can they take coffee from me? This is a horrible diet. Coffee? That's like, oh my gosh, it's my one
Any
vice.
diet that you can't drink coffee is really
Right,
screwed
right.
up.
It's like
I
you're-
mean, what's in coffee already? It's coffee.
it's like the only thing that you could drink that still tastes good without. Like,
Tell me coffee with no milk, I can understand.
and it makes eating such a mission. Like, oh, what am I gonna eat today? Great, I can't eat this, that, and the other thing. Let me figure out what I can eat, and then it's like,
on Shabbos sometimes.
Anyway, we have
I
a suggestion
use my
on line. What
almond
line? Do we
milk.
have a suggestion?
yeah.
Line 5 is telling us where to go.
Okay, so let's just say again, this
I
is a
hope-
Just Enough Heshy Show. You can call in with a suggestion, 718-303-9090.
And if you want to meet us, come to the place where we're going to
Yeah.
eat.
Okay.
Hello, you're on the
You're
air
gonna kill
with
me
Uncle
now.
Heshy.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, first of all, Essie, the Last Supper with in the Bible, that was a Pesach Seder. They had matzah and wine.
Ah.
So you're going to have enough of that next week.
With a little lamb, no?
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
that means
it's a
technically it
little-
was meat, just by the way.
Mary and the Little
Oh,
Lamb.
that's right.
Oh, very cool.
Around the corner from Posh and Avenue U, they have a great Japanese restaurant. On,
Wow.
around the corner from Posh, on U and East something, on U.
Oh, yes. I
A
go there
Japanese restaurant?
That's
A
great
Japanese-
That must
restaurant.
be interesting. I don't think I ever really ate
Yeah, but it's like a
Japanese
Chinese. They
food.
don't have Japanese where they cut the thing and throw the food in the air, do they?
Uh,
I don't think so. But why don't you Google that and you can find some place in the area?
What about Indian
But
food?
does Japanese take like Chinese food, or it's
Like, what's
really
the difference?
different?
No, this is Japanese food.
We're
They
racist.
got
We don't know the
fried ice
difference.
cream.
It's what?
Fried ice cream. They got fried ice cream.
I'm not into
It's
fried
not just ice cream fattening. You gotta fry it to double the fattening.
What do you mean? Does the Japanese have something called crab cakes?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You ever heard of an Indian restaurant? I went
Yes.
to one once.
In
I
the
think they
city.
closed down. Did they? What is it called? I've always wanted to go back there. It was so interesting.
Yeah. No meat. That's why it's vegetarian.
It was?
Talking about the all-you-can-eat famous pizza closed down.
Oh, yes.
Right.
yes.
No,
That's
it wasn't
why
what I
I
was
was telling
talking
you
about.
Olympic pizza you can go to. But the Indians don't eat meat.
Really?
Yeah.
And they don't eat meat. They eat lamb and chicken.
Right.
Same
There's a restaurant in this city. I forgot what it was. A B. Bakura, Bukaru. Shut up,
I think
radio.
they. Yeah, shut up your radio. I think they closed down. What did they?
It's a vegetarian restaurant. Anyways, thank you, caller, for your suggestion. We appreciate
No
it.
problem. Have
Yeah.
a great
So,
day.
okay, that's something
Yeah.
interesting. We should go Japanese, but I'm still leaning either towards that.
When was the last time you were in Hapanash?
Oh, I didn't. No, but I don't
What's
like the
Hapanash?
Hapanash. Yonki, you mean?
Yankee isn't as all the
Right,
same?
right. Yonki,
I don't know any of those.
That was cool.
On M and East 13, 14.
I don't know.
Avenue M, right next to that pizza shop over
Right,
there.
the Sofa's Pizza.
Right,
You know, some
Right.
stores are right in front of you, and you just never notice them. You're like, oh wait, that's a store.
Well,
like,
that store's been there many.
I've never been there. I never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw the advertisements, Kapanash, but I don't really know what they sold or anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, anyways, now,
Interesting.
so we still don't have a suggestion where to go. Is there somebody else on the phone for us, or we're
Yeah,
gonna go?
let's pick up a phone call.
Go ahead,
Again,
please.
this is the Just Enough Heshy Show.
Do they
Please
make
tell us
real
where to
delis?
eat tonight.
Maybe we can go to
You
Subway.
can call in at 718-303-9090. Hello, you're on the air with Uncle Heshy.
Hi, SD. Hi, Uncle Heshy.
Hello, Dave.
Look at this guy's accent.
Dave, how are you?
Are we gonna get a recommendation from you?
Well, you live in the New York area, so I'm not very familiar with the restaurants. Although I listen to Jewish programming a lot, so I know that there are some pretty good kosher restaurants in various areas.
So what do you think, meat or dairy? What's the smart choice here?
Well, I eat both.
We also eat both.
Dave, forget about
Otherwise,
it.
you wouldn't have a problem.
Dave, forget about the food, Dave. Yes, did you listen to our show yesterday?
No, I was out for the evening yesterday.
Well, too bad. We lost one of our 4 listeners. Listen, Dave, yesterday we had a guy on the show by the name of Jeffrey Davis, and he is a wonderful guy.
Are you familiar with him?
I've heard the name.
His brother was killed as a city councilman, and he's running now for the assembly, and he's a very big-time community activist, and he really likes people. He was on our show. You should listen to him. We really had a good time with him.
Yes, I know he is now. His brother, unfortunately, was killed years ago in the early 2000s.
Right.
So his family actually did give up blood, sweat for the city. So he's really one of the...
Did he get those funerals with the guns shooting and the army?
It doesn't work like that.
Oh, I don't know. I was just wondering.
They don't.
I don't think they do it for city council, or assemblyman.
What do you mean? He died for his country, technically.
He died by a crazy person.
Still
shooting.
died for his country. If he wasn't so strong in his, ideals instead of for what was right, it would have never happened.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
So anyways,
worry
Dave,
about
what's your
the
subject for tonight?
Yes, I want to speak about the elections in Israel. I am ecstatic that Bibi won again. But before I get to that, I just want to offer my heartfelt, deepest condolences to the community of Midwood.
Yes.
On the loss of those 7 children. I know that Shabbos and Pesach and all the other days are going to be difficult, but I just want to say, in case any family members are listening, may you be comforted amongst the mourners in Zion, and may your mourning, turn into dancing, and may your weeping turn into rejoicing. And as it says in the Psalms, in Tehillim, weeping endures for a night, but joy comes in the morning.
Very nice, Dave. Very
Very
nice.
nice.
By the way, while you're on that subject, there was a guy by the name of Dennis McDonough, and he's a President Obama's chief of staff, and he was condemning Benjamin Netanyahu. He was still steaming over Benjamin Netanyahu's tactics leading up to his election victory last week. President Obama's top aide on Monday condemned the Israeli occupation of the Palestinian lands and blasted the prime minister's comments about a two-state solution. An occupation that has lasted for almost 50 years must end, and the Palestinian people must have the right to live and govern themselves in their own sovereign state. Now, this guy, before what you think, I want to ask you a question, Dave. This guy is not busy enough in America, and he's busy now, busy about Israel. The elections are over. They caused their little trouble. I mean, when Obama got elected, he also had lies and stories. That's what everybody's doing. Look at Hillary. She's going to give us stories. Look at Jeb Bush. He's going to give us stories. This guy, Ted Cruz, also is going to give us stories, and he's so busy with somebody else. Worry about our own country. And before you go speak a little bit, I want to tell you what's going to be happening in this country that Neil is going to flip out right now. Are you ready, Neil?
Are you ready?
Neil, are you ready to flip, Neil?
Aye, Captain.
The GOP is going to hit Medicaid to offset doctor fees. House Republicans quietly deepened recommended budget savings from the government chief health care program for the poor. They're going to take away from the poor $140 billion in recent weeks to offset part of the cost of higher payments to doctors who treat Medicare patients.
Well, you thought you were going to tell me something I don't know.
Is this not disgusting, Neil? I know you're going to be against me on this, but taking away $140 billion in care for the poor and elderly?
What do we figure we're wasting in that program?
I waste with zero.
How much?
Zero.
Zero?
They need to be taken care of. They need to be watched. They need to be taken. Well, why should they drop dead at 60, 70, 80?
You tell me why. If you sit in a doctor's office with your ears open and let's say an ear, nose, and throat doctor or something, and you go in there, I bet you 7 out of 10 patients, he sends them on to go do other tests.
Because they need it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went for a blood test. My doctor couldn't give me all the things, so he sent me somewhere else to finish.
That's a blood test. I'm talking about different types of x-rays and scans and sonograms.
You wouldn't send it for no reason.
You know what the reason is? Because they have a financial incentive to do it.
Well, they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to.
It's not like the old days where the doctor was somebody you respected and trusted. Today, the doctor is as good as a car salesman. That's it. He's got other interests.
Everybody's got to sell their product.
Right, and he's got to move goods.
Anyways, Dave, so
it's the insurance company's fault because we don't have tort reform.
Right, we don't have tort reform.
Right, that's what...
Right.
Dave, do you want to weigh into this?
Let Dave talk. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Dave.
No problem. Well, but I wanted to get into the Israeli election, but I wanted to say, I am so sick and tired of this argument from the far left in this country about the so-called occupation. There is no occupation. Israel is the Jewish state. They have a right to build settlements wherever they want. And the so-called Palestinians, listen, these same so-called Palestinians who the left is always coming to their defense, and campaigning for, these individuals don't want me anywhere near them. I'm a Muslim, and these individuals don't want me because I'm not extreme enough for their taste. So they would just assume kill me and my community just as they would Christians, Jews, and others. And the fact is that they were given a Palestinian state. They were offered a state, on a silver platter, but they didn't want it because their whole objective is to, heaven forbid, let Israel drown into the sea. Meanwhile, they're teaching their people to hate Jews and hate Israel, while at the same time keeping them poor, keeping them oppressed, keeping them illiterate, and telling them that it's the fault of the Jews that you can't get an education. It's the fault of the Jews that you can't get a job. Meanwhile, we're sending them billions and billions of dollars. Hamas, instead of taking the money that they get, to build schools, to build housing, to educate their people, they're brainwashing them with this hatred for
Right.
Jews.
But Dave, this is nothing new. What is the solution to this? I mean, do we have a normal plan that's going to help us change this? Do we have the love of our fellow brothers and sisters across the world, Muslims and Jews and Christians and blacks and whites and Indians, to make a change? How come nobody's going to make this? Just continues. Since I'm a little kid, this never ends. It's never going to end. Is that the way you're telling me? I mean, is there a solution? Can somebody out there come up with one idea? Nobody can even tell me where to go eat dinner, and you think somebody's going to come up with an idea of how to solve this problem. I have a solution to it, but that's
part of the solution. Number one is to win the propaganda war, to tell the truth. Part of the solution is to educate, because I firmly believe that the overwhelming majority of people in this country and in the world want to be educated, want to learn the truth. But the problem is it's being censored because the other side is a well-oiled machine.
Well,
so I think that what we have to do is continuously make the case for Israel, that Israel is the only democracy in that part of the world where Muslims, Christians, Jews, people of any background can live freely. Israeli Arabs, they've never had it so good.
No.
And people misunderstood Bibi's comment when he said, if Jews don't come out to vote, the Arabs are voting. Of course, the left jumped on it, racist. And all he was saying was, we just match their numbers. They're voting. You come out and vote.
Dave, very good. Thank you so much. That was very you're amazing, Dave. Thank you for your comments, and happy Passover.
Thank you. Same to you.
Or Easter, or you're Muslim. Is there Ramadan early this year or not?
It's about a month and a half early this year. Usually it falls in late July, early August. But as the calendar changes, sometimes Ramadan is early. Sometimes it's in February. It depends on
and this year.
Calendar. This year it's in late June, early July.
Okay.
Do Muslims have like a fun holiday? Like what's the best Muslim holiday?
We have two holidays that are called an Eid. Then the first one is after the month of Ramadan, because during Ramadan you fast, and you would call tshuva, and in Islam it's repentance. In Islam it's called tawbah.
Right.
So it's 30 days of fasting, and afterwards we have a big celebration called an Eid.
Right, that goes for like 7 days or something, right?
In this part of the world, it's basically 2 days. And basically, it's one big celebration. That's when.
But what do you do?
We have picnics. Basically, it's a picnic in the park. Where there's food, there's rides for the kiddies, there's there's entertainment. And it's basically.
So I have a question. Do you lose weight when you do Ramadan? I know that's like whatever, but is that like?
You will.
Like if I followed it, would I be like, is it good for you to like fast all day then eat at night? Like,
but Dave, you don't have to fast if you're elderly or you can't make it, right?
That's correct.
Okay, good. That's
correct. If a pregnant woman, a nursing woman is exempt from fasting. If you're taking medication, it's actually forbidden to fast.
Wow, good.
Because
Muslim is reasonable.
Anyways, Dave, thank you for your time and happy holiday season. Anyways,
yeah.
Let me wish you a Zis Pesach and a Chag Kosher Sameach.
Thank you, Dave. Good night. Thank you so much.
I have a question.
Esty, you can ask any question you want, but still, on the Justin F. Heshy show, people want to know what kind of products to buy, and what are we suggesting them to buy.
Oh, I see. So yeah, this is the Just Enough Heshy show. We're on Monday and Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m.
Not the next 2 weeks. Not the next 2 weeks. And I want you to know, guys, I know you think you had just enough of me. You're going to miss me over the next 4 days, the next 2 weeks. You're going to want me so bad. You're going to be freaking out. And in case you do, you can always email me or Twitter me while I'm on vacation, and I will be responding to it. And I will be sending out my daily quotes even though I'm on break.
I think I'm going to comment.
This morning, I texted my daily quote like 3 or 4 in the morning, and all of a sudden Neil answered me, and I said, "Oh, Neil, stop! I know what you're going to comment me. I woke you up." And Neil says, "No, I'm just going to bed."
Nice.
But I tried to call him. He wouldn't answer my call. Why?
He doesn't like you.
I know. In the middle of it was again. This is like the second time he didn't answer my call in a couple.
You know,
of
not
weeks.
everyone is by their phone all the time, being like, "When is someone gonna call me? Quick, pick up the phone right away."
Neil picks up my phone.
3:34 o'clock in the morning. Like,
If I'm calling you, it's
you should
important.
be so happy I'm texting you back.
I know.
You know what I love? I love when you're texting someone and then like, you know, you're not by your phone because you went downstairs to get a cup of juice or something, and you come upstairs and the phone's ringing. Why didn't you answer me? I'm like, dude, it was 2 minutes. It's like you have to answer, like right after the other. How can you do that?
Okay, so go ahead.
No conformity.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can hashtag Twitter me, which a lot of people did. There's
Yeah,
a
go
lot
to
of
hashtag JustEnoughHeshy, and you can also email us at JustEnoughHeshy@gmail.com. We're also live on YouTube if you want to see what we look like. Just Enough Heshy for all these three things.
Where are we eating?
Right.
Yeah, we need help with that.
I'm
You
deciding. I think we're gonna have to go for the meat thing.
Okay, well, you can call in.
Oh no, I can get a salad. Penny will be happy with that. Let's go to.
Why are we making Penny happy?
Because Penny's gonna kill me tomorrow. I can't deal
Just
with
don't
this
tell him.
craziness. Oh, don't tell him. So we'll make believe we'll go to Amazon, but we'll really go eat by that Essen thing.
Hey, every place has healthy food. You just got to choose the right one.
Just got it. We'll help you choose.
Even the meat
I'll tell
place
you
has
what.
salad.
Yeah, but
Yes.
meat is good for you. You're supposed
Yes.
to have
No,
some.
no.
He
but
says
if
no.
you
I
can get
can't
a
have
salad
fried
there.
dumplings.
Fried dumpling
Yeah.
is so much different than meat.
Right.
Yeah.
Because fried dumpling doesn't have anything except carbs and oil, versus meat is protein and nutrition.
No, it has meat inside.
Oh, like the tiny little bits
Yeah.
versus the surrounding carbs and fat that are all over
That's
it.
what I tell my mother about the pizza. I buy a vegetable slice. I say, Ma, here, this is how you get your vegetables every day.
Yeah, like people think like if you eat like a pie of pizza, but then you eat an apple, it kind of compensates.
Right.
Or the pizza with like a whole pie with a Diet Coke, and then it's all good.
Yeah, wonderful. Extra cheese.
But
I
that's
think
the way we do
right.
it.
It's so Black Label.
Wait, I just heard that Missouri is the most obese in the United States. Does that make sense?
Could
Like
Could be.
just a random state, like they have the most.
So
obesity
Esty,
problems,
so if you want,
but,
if you
but
want,
it's a big problem across America. It's really.
I hate that when you go to Europe, they think all Americans are fat.
I think yesterday you brought up about Cuba,
yeah.
and I'm telling you, in my mind, I wish they wouldn't allow McDonald's and Burger Kings and all that crap there. I really wish.
Well, we don't know if they're going
Quality
to.
stuff. If it doesn't meet a certain type of quality, you cannot open there. Finished.
It's not food.
But isn't there now a McDonald's and
Oh, they do? I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
they have. It doesn't make sense that they
I
didn't
don't
get
know,
there.
but it's good. You know what it's really good for? You take these old people.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 80, 90 years old. You send them there. They recognize all the cars
Right.
from their day.
Oh wow!
And
I'm
they,
dying to
you know,
see those cars.
you can like head play with that like there's no tomorrow.
So
God,
Esty,
we went back in time.
so Esty,
Right.
so you have. I'm smoking the electric cigarette that Nike has.
What
Go ahead.
color?
Yeah.
The yellow one still. It's very good, nice and sweet. Go
So
ahead.
yeah, Black Label electronic cigarettes. You can go to blpremiumesig.com and you can call Mikey at 561-239-5941. If you're looking for a personal trainer, summer's coming up. You can call Yossi Lefkowitz, located on 16th and 48th. He also does house calls.
How
you
you
can
feeling,
reach him.
Misty? Is your mouth better?
Oh yeah, it's a little bit better, but I think like randomly I got a cold. I don't know what happened there.
You got a cold from
Just-
from
just-
going to the
a
dentist.
cavity.
It hit on immune for
Oh,
a couple of hours.
okay, go ahead.
Something like that. Yeah, so you can call Yossi and he'll help you not get a cold, hopefully.
Okay.
At 347-816-5207. We have Greenline Building Solutions. They do asbestos and lead inspection, DOB, violation permits and plans, code compliance, preventative maintenance. You can reach them at 718-871-0382.
And we have a new service now since Penny's on this diet and he supposedly lost 20-something pounds and everybody's
Which
trying.
diet?
I don't know. He's eating these like bran flakes and stupid stuff, salad
That'd
and
be a
tuna.
name.
That's stupid, brown flakes and salad.
I don't know. He's trying
In
to.
other words, he doesn't eat carbs. Is
And
that
oil.
I haven't
and
seen
fried.
him eat any meat or fried stuff
No.
lately. No
Meat
Meat
pizza.
is
Meat
fine.
I don't know
protein.
what he's doing. All I know is if you want for free, as a free consultation, you call us to help you with your building, and Penny will also give you some. Today he was drinking those juice, a green juice, costed $5.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what they get you.
Are they crazy?
Probably not. They're smart.
I wonder what color it
And
comes
Penny is
out.
tight with the dog. You think I'm tight? Penny is tight.
Oh,
and he
Penny
spent
is tight.
$5 and he was laughing and
But you're not
smiling.
going to have to worry soon, because the main thing is that de Blasio
Yeah.
will not allow more than 4 ounces of juice per child in public school. Okay?
Oh, God.
So for 4 ounces, you can't be charged $5. So,
Wow.
tell Penny the price is coming down, but he can't get the whole cup.
Okay, very good.
My God.
You know what?
This is what he's busy with.
That's
this
what
is
he's
what
doing.
he's
Oh,
busy
he's
with.
screaming at me all the time. But you know what? I do have an interesting story.
Now I'm
That-
talking about de Blasio.
De
Now,
Blasio,
Penny,
right.
this
De
is what he's
Blasio is
busy.
great. But
4-ounce drinks.
yeah,
That's it.
and you know what else they have?
You know what a 4-ounce drink is? You got it at
Yeah,
doctor,
yeah,
you
yeah.
urinate in the cup. I mean,
God.
that's a 4-ounce.
But I want to tell you something else with high schools. There's a high school
Why are you
plays.
doing that, Tom?
There-
Huh?
Hello, there's a high school that plays.
You're playing
Neil,
with me.
I want to tell you how.
His mom is playing.
Neil,
with me.
I want to tell you how a high school. Neil,
1 minute here. Am
Wow.
I being restricted?
no, not at all.
He's in the middle of saying something. Go on.
Yeah, Neil. Wow,
Let's
Esther's
see.
very
What's
good.
going on
She's
here?
running the show tonight.
I
No,
feel like
I'm-
you're attacking me.
It's just like in the middle of saying a conversation, then you're like, hey, why is this guy doing this? It's just kind of off topic. That's all.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's a free-for-all.
Anyways,
have to be.
I want to tell you how there are certain people that punish their children. I like this idea. Some people think it's bad. Brooklyn's John Dewey High School has resorted to giving misbehaving students foam stress balls to squeeze when they get angry. The Post has
So
learned
cute.
this angry teacher said using stress balls instead of real punishment was just one example of a lax discipline, which I think is a cool thing of the school, which is already under Department of Education probe. Now, one stupid parent said one mom told the Post that she gave administrators permission to punish her hyperactive freshman son to correct his behavior.
She's
But-
very
Now,
dysfunctional,
she's nuts.
messed up.
They said they don't do punishments. The school gave him a stress ball. A student recalled a female classmate who would yell at her teacher, but now she just squeezes her stress ball whenever she gets frustrated. I think that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Squeeze the ball, and if you calm yourself down when you're crazy, I think it's a great
And if
idea.
you don't squeeze yours, squeeze someone else.
Now, let me tell you how else the city's spending the money. Are you ready? You're going to
Yeah.
love this one. The gangs, the gangs that kill each other and beat each other up? So our police force, which is so busy ticketing us and not arresting anybody, but lets people get away with this stuff, New York Police Department bosses have been throwing pizza parties for some of the city's most hardened gang members,
Right.
telling them they are loved and respected.
Right.
God help me!
This is your type of
God
In
Please
an
help them.
effort to steer them from violence.
That's
Criminals.
what you want.
What do you-
You're a big fan of this kind of
No,
stuff.
I'm a big fan.
You're a big fan of taking the criminal and making nice and telling him, hey, you did wrong in the past, but in the future,
Right, you're allowed to have
right,
served your
we're gonna-
time.
Come
You're-
on, let's go have some pizza.
Not pizza,
You know,
not
and-
pizza.
and-
Give them opportunities and train them and bring them back into society, not to go out to pizza parties and afterwards they go out shooting and killing each other and stupid like that. That's the stupidest
I don't know.
thing.
Whenever I eat pizza, I feel like, I got to get myself a gun and start shooting people. It's my
Okay.
thing.
Very good, Esty. Very, very good. Okay, that's a comment anyways.
Oh,
So
I-
one thing before we go to station identification, I have one more story.
Okay.
Are you ready? And this is a story that I want to teach all of you something. Everybody says this, men and women are equal. Men can do is just as equal as women. Women can
No,
do
we all have
just as
our own
good as
different jobs on this earth.
so now you're wrong. Male nurses are scarce, but they make more money than women. You know why? Because even in an occupation that women overwhelmingly dominate, they still earn less money than men.
Because
The
the
gender
world's
gap for
sexist.
registered nurses' salaries amount to a little over $5,000 yearly on the average. Big deal. Or the gap may not sound big, but nurses make up to about $150,000 a year, Neil.
That's top of the line. That's
What do you mean top of the line? You have to be a
There
specialty
are
nurse.
three, There are three
X-rays,
degrees of
right.
nursing.
But I think
There's the
nurses.
RN, there's
right.
the associate degree, and then there's the practitioner, I think.
Wow.
Nurse practitioner.
Wow. Well,
And a nurse practitioner is allowed to open their own office, in fact,
wow.
and see and write scripts.
Do
and
they
do the
do they
whole
need
thing.
special insurance when they do that?
Yeah, they need insurance, but that's what all this is really going to come to. And we're not going to see doctors. I went to a doctor today, right?
Yeah.
And when I made my next
I
appointment,
went to a dentist.
they asked, do you want to see the doctor or is a PA good enough?
Wow.
So I said, no, I want the doctor. So, okay, fine. But you see the way they're already pushing it off, that the doctor's not going to see everyone, and that's it.
Anyways, we're coming to station identification.
anyways,
So I have a quick quote, and it's about heroes. And I know you're going to like this one. While only one day of the year is dedicated solely to honoring America, we must never forget the sacrifices that many of our fellow countrymen and friends from other lands who have made sacrifices to defend our country, or America, and protect the freedoms of the world. This is a quote by Uncle Heshy. We'll see you in a couple seconds.
Why are we
We're not off the air yet, but we're going to be off the air any second. Oh, we are off the air?
No,
I think our headsets went bad, but the red light is on. So see you back. Come back soon. We'll see you. Where's that thing?
No, we're not there yet.
We are there. The red light's on. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the Just
What do
Enough.
you think? I asked you a question.
That what?
McDonald's, if they would do delivery, how well would they do?
I would think they would do great.
Off the dollar menu. Hey, okay, give me this or that. Okay, that's $2,000 plus that
No, but then you'd have to order a minimum.
What do
You'd have to order a $15 or a $10 minimum, I'm sure.
So now,
they would do great.
If we can get that contract to be the delivery service for McDonald's.
Wow. You mean make it, but you'd have to do hundreds and hundreds of deliveries a day, and you'd have
out of all stores in the world, you're worried about volume from McDonald's?
You're right. Very interesting. But does all McDonald's do well?
Most of them. They're known to be one of the most expensive and best franchises out there.
Wow.
You have to go to McDonald's University. They teach you.
Why can't there be a kosher McDonald's or kosher? But there was a kosher Nathan's
guy.
for
There was
a while.
Kosher Delight. Listen, he did good in the beginning.
And then he went cheap. And
then he went cheap. Then new tastes came out. Now they have the Mexican burger place. They have Italianos.
What's Italianos?
I knew you were going to.
Oh, I want that. Maybe we go there.
You like that? So that's your Amazon. What do you think your Amazon?
So we'll go to Amazon tonight.
Or that other place.
So I'd rather go to Amazon. Let's go to Amazon. I'm into Amazon. That's our vote. Anybody, if you have a better idea, fine. Otherwise, tonight for our last show, we're going to Amazon. We're going to have a good time over there.
If you have a better idea, call in at 718-303-9090.
So, Esty, now that we're at the top of the hour, people want to know what their horoscope is and what's all about. Isn't it Z's?
They must be hanging on the radio
today or something?
Okay, me, the producer, and Z all are Aries. That's why we all get along so well.
Yeah. By the way, Z's not here tonight. You know why?
He has a wedding.
He has a wedding. Yeah, he has a wedding.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah.
For many reasons.
Okay. We miss you, Z. Next, go ahead.
We really do.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. If today's your birthday.
But I want to give a shout out.
Go for it.
I spoke before about because Mickey and Abraham, they're listening to the show, I think, for the first time ever. So that takes us up.
Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine.
Yeah, my name Mickey.
Okay. Mickey, welcome to our new listener base. You actually increase our numbers tonight. Thank you so much.
Percentage-wise, tremendously. Yes.
And we love you very much. I hope we found the channel. He didn't even know there was a number 620. Go ahead, Esty. So
if today's your birthday, okay, there is every chance that you will come into money over the next 12 months, especially if especially if you have a creative talent that can be exploited. Don't listen to those who say that true artists must be poor. They don't know what they're talking about. Today should have been my birthday. Oh, today's your birthday?
No.
No, March 30th is Abe's birthday.
Right, so this is if it's Tuesday. For Aries, which is
you know what? And his grandmother's gonna buy him a birthday cake, like a little girl.
Why a little girl? That's so nice.
What's nice? Who needs a birthday cake? You know, it's stupid.
No,
and then
you
he
know
has
what
to
I
blow out the
realized?
candles, and he's gonna make a wish like a nut. What kind of wish can you possibly make?
Oh my gosh.
Are you worried about the wish or the cake?
The cake
Or the candle.
The wish is free.
Should I wish for the Just Enough Neil show?
Wow, you're fired, boy. You're fired.
Never.
You know what? You're not fired purposely because I know you want to be fired.
No, the thing is, I never knew that birthdays weren't celebrated in our house. When it's your birthday, we get you a cake, we get you gifts, we get you balloons. Other people don't have that. And when
All birthdays, all the way up to what age?
till
Yeah,
as far as we know you,
We do that
it
too.
doesn't stop. Because I mean, it's nice that on that day people appreciate that you're alive and they want to celebrate your birthday. That means like when people, I know so many
How
people
many
who don't. It's just
participate?
another day for them.
How many
It's
people
horrible.
participate?
My whole family. We-
No, the inner family or
Yeah, my
your
father, my mother, my
cousins, your
siblings,
uncles,
not my
your
cousins, but
this.
they do it within themselves. My grandmother's
No,
birthday.
by us, we have cousins coming over, aunts and uncles. It's like a
Anybody's
crazy
at our
thing.
house that we can.
Yeah, it's wacko, you know. I mean,
It's
I
not
like
wacko.
it, you
It's
know?
nice. Why should we celebrate the fact that you were born on this day and we appreciate that you're alive and we're happy that you're in our life, as opposed to some people that they just nobody knows that it's their birthday and they're kind of just
Well,
like
get over
a regular
it.
day.
You know?
I'm sorry. I think it's
You're on
nice.
this planet already.
You know what? I'm gonna celebrate next year with a good massage.
I think
No, I'm just saying,
I
happy
think
birthday,
no.
but in reality, the truth is, well-balanced, mature people should realize that really every day is a birthday,
Right.
and every day is great.
Oh my God, he's sounding
and
like
things
me.
are
Stop it.
really,
Wow.
really.
No, stop it. I'm shaking.
Don't
man.
help anyone.
I'm shaking.
Please don't help people.
Okay.
But just know your life is good, things are good,
Right.
and that's it. And
Right.
if you can have that mindset, so the birthday is just a little
No,
bonus
it's
on the cherry
no.
on top.
it's
you know?
it's a validation of your existence. That's it, and it's
Yeah,
it's
but
nice.
every day you should be validating your existence.
Really, what day do
and
you get to
being
have
thankful.
gifts from everybody you know?
Screw the gift.
What?
I don't need gifts from anyone.
You don't think it's nice when someone remembers you and thinks of you, like they care, like they give it to them?
No.
What kind of a
Okay.
gift do you want us? Do you want earrings? Or do you
Right,
like
you
a
want
diamond?
It doesn't
Cars.
matter. Okay,
You want
let me tell you
a
something.
car.
Hold on.
Oh, by the way, you know what?
No,
You know what Esty bought me? On Friday, she calls me up. She says to me, I got a gift for you. I says, why? Oh, I want to give you a gift. I said, just like that? Yes. And she buys me these ceramic donut cup. It's like an actual cup that like a donut. I can't even put my mouth on it. And she buys it for me to have coffee. And I try to put coffee on it. And look, I spilled coffee all over myself. I don't know what kind of a cup she bought. Then she buys me a
What'd you
hat.
buy him, a trick cup?
Yeah, something of that nature. I couldn't even drink out of it.
For it today.
And then she buys me, listen to this, she says, oh, go put cinnamon into your cup. I couldn't even fit the cinnamon, the hole was so small into the cup.
What? I got you the spice one.
I know, I'm joking. But the point is she buys me a cup I couldn't drink out of.
By the way, it's just the thought that counts. Like I had it for my 21st birthday.
I thought that I can't use.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It was a guy. I'm joking.
No,
with you.
I'm just saying it's
Okay, let me tell you this.
every day. You see, that's
No,
my point.
no.
If
I want a
can
day
do
that's
gift
my day. That's
today,
nobody else's. I don't have to.
Right.
That people can
Right.
focus on me for
That's
once. I'm busy
so-
so. No,
That is so on
Woman,
the
focus-
shallow end.
Right,
of
right,
no,
life.
I have to focus on people.
Neil,
365
listen to
days.
Why? You don't have to focus
But
on
I do.
anyone.
The fact is
So
that
you're an a-hole.
So you're a
What do you want?
narcissist. You're a narcissist.
What do you mean?
that I want one day people to be there for me.
No, I'm just saying.
One day.
FCC,
I'm there for people
hello.
all year round. One day I can't have. Like, hey, you should
Now,
be
what
there
is
for me.
this whole idea
I
that
know.
we're not content within ourselves and we need somehow from the outside world some acknowledgement that we did something?
That your existence
You know?
matters.
For what?
We do need that.
No, that's what you have a spouse
You-
for.
no,
When you're married, yes, you love each other, you have a certain kinship and this and that. But
So you
otherwise,
can't get
your
gifts till you're
life,
married.
you should be
Humble.
humble. You should be proud
What does
and
it do with being
happy
humble?
with everything that goes on. In other words, when you go to the car, in truth, when you go to the car mechanic and it costs you $350, in truth, you should tell yourself, wow, I have a $12,000 car. I'm doing all right, and I had to spend $350
Right,
on it. This
right,
is,
right.
God
That's the way it
bless,
works,
and
right.
that's it. But other people look at it the other way. Oh, it goes down $50 and bitch and moan for how long? 3 weeks, 4 weeks? They'll
You know
talk
what?
about
Just for that, I didn't want to buy myself a new suit for the Passover holiday
You
because I didn't want to
should.
spend money. I'm going out to buy myself a new
You
suit.
should. That's one
You
of the.
should.
It's
And make
you're
sure you
supposed
get
to.
2 ties, not one.
But there's a place that has buy one get one free. Can I go there?
I went
Jewish.
there with my son. It wasn't.
It was, I know, the quality, the buy one, get one free. What they do is they trick you. Buy one, get one free of the crappiest stuff, but if you don't want that, we'll give you the good.
Crappy. It's not.
So
It's
yeah,
not for
I just
us.
wanted to say.
Let's put it that way.
So for my 21st birthday, I made a party, right? And I told people you have to bring a gift. If not, you have to pay $10 to get in.
Oh my God.
Right?
Oh
and
my
people
God.
thought.
Daniel, are you listening
So
to
this is what happened. So my friend. No, wait. Let me talk.
Did anyone come to the party?
Yes, I had 80 people.
Let her talk.
Okay.
Hold on. So like my friends, of course, they brought gifts. Some people they were like, "Oh, I don't want to pay $10." I was like, "I don't care if you made a gift out of a cup and plastic ears and call it a mouse. The point is,
as long as you
it's
gave
a-
me
the
acknowledgement.
thought." So some
Right.
people went across the street and got me like a lottery ticket for $1. I'm not. It's not like I need expensive things. I just want it to be like when I go to a birthday party, it's customary to bring a gift. We're not in polite society, but there was a time when if you go to a birthday, of course you bring a gift. It was unheard of not to. It was considered rude.
Not true.
Yeah,
Not
that's
true.
when you're 7 years old,
Right,
baby.
right.
No, it's rude not to bring a
Okay.
gift when it's someone's birthday. It's very big in our family, and
Now,
I think it matters.
Okay,
So let me do the birthday.
But
do
you
I-
do
let-
understand that your family is not representative of America.
I just think our family, it's
You-
nicer. It's nice. It's a good. Why?
Has
One
to be
happy
better.
thing.
You see, it has
It's
to
not
be
better.
better.
It has to be better.
nicer. It's
Right.
this,
Her
it's
brother's
You're
that.
right. That's
smarter.
Why
Her
are there
brother's more
gift stores if we
intelligent.
weren't meant to buy
Her
gifts?
father's the most handsomest, smartest guy. Her mother is the best.
That's so sweet of you.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just
Let me
read it.
read
It's
it.
your birthday today.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay, if you're an Aries, today is a good day for meeting people and making deals. Your powers of persuasion are such that you can get almost anything you desire, but don't be too pushy, especially on the work front. Charm will get you further than aggressiveness. Nice
By
to
the way,
know.
before I go on vacation,
Like
I
you
want to
are.
mention one thing because Neil doesn't like the older people,
Should
especially.
have mentioned the Just Enough Heshy show.
It's a Just Enough Heshy show, but I want to just say before you say that, there's a place called the Palm Gardens. It's the Palm Gardens Adult Medical Daycare Center. It's a super program.
Yes, that's what Hillary Clinton just said in her speech.
Right,
That us people her age
right,
need a camp to go to.
Okay.
To have more fun.
right.
This is how she's running for president.
And she's smart. That's what you should do. You
They're,
should
the,
make-
they're the only ones voting.
Right.
Okay. Anyways, the Palm Gardens, which you should know, is a
It's
very
gorgeous. Yeah.
It's a good organization. You can call Ellie Taub at 917-903-5375.
And if you're really good, he'll even play tic-tac-toe with you over the phone.
917-903-5375. Join this program. You'll have a good, relaxing day, and they'll give you some entertainment. You'll be able to get out of the house. It's
And
a
you'll
lot.
have what to talk about for a few days.
That's right. You'll be able to talk about the Just Enough Heshy show. Anyways,
Anyway,
what show are we on,
no,
Esty?
So,
I'm
yeah.
not into this. No, I can't let her slide on that. I'm sorry. I'm
why?
not doing
Let her go. She's like a little kid. She doesn't know better.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Unbelievable. How close-minded. You know, some people think they're open-minded, and how close they really are is unbelievable.
You're making her sad, Neil.
No,
She's not jealous.
I want her to understand it.
That it's closed-minded, like what, the gift part?
The whole idea
Yeah.
that your way is
I don't get why you're
the
making this
way,
we're running.
and that's it. And anybody who doesn't follow it is not living life the way they're supposed
No. Okay, give someone
You
a gift
know?
or don't give someone a gift. Which one's nicer? Just random person in the street. Okay, you're on the street, there's a random person.
Hey.
If you can give him something, why not? Why not make someone's day? Why not make someone happy? Instead, let me just not. I'm not saying it's better. It's nice. It's nice to give a gift. People appreciate it. You have no idea how many friends I can make just from that. The fact that you remember someone's birthday and give them a gift goes such a long way.
What are you
Oh,
talking about? They
please.
forget in 12 minutes.
I have friends who
because
for
of
years.
we're in business. I know
Right.
people that keep a Rolodex
Well,
of
yeah.
all the business people.
What
their
about Christmas
birthdays and
cards
stuff.
or all
Right,
these
You know,
things?
people do that. You know,
Right,
they're
right,
smart.
because
They
they
It's
know
send out a
nice.
little
that
something.
birthday, on the birthday, they're usually weak-hearted, and they'll be able to make a sale with a couple of
Right, or
cookies.
whatever it is,
Right.
or they know a month later they're going to get
Right.
this and that from it. It's
So-
all,
so
you
let me-
know,
let me
it's
It's
all
just nice.
calculated.
Why are you not doing
Neil,
something
what show are we
nice?
on? What show?
What show are we on?
I'm not sure. What show?
Uncle Heshy or Just Enough Heshy?
No. It's called the
Just Enough Heshy Show.
Wow, excellent.
So, yeah,
I thought it was called.
And if you
I
want
thought
to
the show was
call in,
called The Voice of Reason.
and if you want to call in, we'll never say The Voice of Reason and Heshy in the same boat. And if you want to reach us about any topic, we're game. Okay, we're prepared, we're armed, and we're prepared.
And we're going out to the Amazon Cafe tonight.
718-303-9090.
I never heard him say the number before.
He says it all the time. Go on.
303-9090.
Only because Neil
wait,
said
what?
the phone
Amazon. You
line.
said we're going to Amazon.
Didn't we discuss? Didn't we
No,
agree?
you said they don't have sushi. I'm not
They
going
don't have
there.
sushi, but
so I'm not going.
But it's dairy.
They make believe they have sushi, and they don't.
But
so
Penny's
I'm not
gonna
going.
Penny's gonna let me go dairy because
Well, you
it's
wanna
not
meet,
fattening.
Meat isn't either fattening. It depends what you get.
Well, I'm
wanna
gonna have a
meet-
chicken soup. You think it's not fattening?
No, chicken
you
soup is
order
good for you. Why do you think they give it to you when you're sick?
Penny, can I have chicken soup tonight? If you say yes, I'm having
Oh,
chicken.
believe him over me. I've been dieting for years. What has he been dieting?
Without the
Once?
matzo ball?
Without the matzo
Without the
ball.
matzo
Can I have the noodles?
No.
I can't have the noodles. I can't have the matzo
No, it's
soup.
carbs.
No, he says I can't even have sodium in this. Some stupid thing.
Oh,
Salt.
sodium.
Okay, he's on an extreme level.
He's
You don't gotta go
wacko,
there.
guys.
Whack.
He's whack.
Not
He's whack.
wacko. It works for him. It's not for
Can
you.
I have at least
That's
tongue?
a great way
Wait a
to
minute,
put
can
it.
I have
She's
tongue?
right.
Yes,
Can I
of
have
course.
tongue?
It's good for you. It's healthy.
Tongue?
My tongue.
I want chopped liver.
Chopped liver actually is good for you. It gives you a lot of iron. It gives you
Very
energy.
good for iron. I have an iron problem, and the way
Me
they
too, I
told
was
me to
told.
eat
I have
liver.
vitamins. I was told to take vitamins.
No, I
Or
don't
you
eat
could just eat
liver.
vitamins. They
Vitamins don't
don't
work.
break up good.
No, I know. It doesn't. It hurts my
Yes,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, we're going to take a call in a minute, but I want to tell you guys there's a news story that the Islamic State calls on backers to kill 100 U.S. military personnel.
Calls on who?
They're backers. They called all their people.
Oh.
Islamic State has posted online, what it says are the names of U.S. addresses. They have names in U.S.
Right.
addresses.
Oh, this is a,
And photos of 100 American military service members are called upon its brothers residing in America to kill them. The
Mhm.
Pentagon said that after the information was posted on the internet that it was investigating the matter. And somebody says it can't confirm the validity of the information, but we're looking into it. A U.S. defense official speaking on confidential anonymity said on Saturday,
Astronomy.
we always encourage our
Autonomy.
personnel to exercise appropriate
Can't think of anything else.
Operation Security. It's called OPSEC and Force Protection Procedures, the official added.
And
Wow.
today on the news,
So they're
our
killing Facebook, they're
representative
killing
King,
everybody.
We have a representative. King.
Yeah. I forgot it. Alan King, I think.
What's
Or
his,
not
no,
Alan.
What's his name?
I forgot it. King. Yeah, he's a Republican. No, he's
Right.
also a chairman of some committee. He's been,
Right.
he's been around
a
for like
tough guy,
30 years.
But he's a tough
But it's
figure.
time for
I'm
him
the
to
chairman
go
of the
also.
committee.
And like he says, in New York, they do have a protocol for such a thing. He doesn't know about the rest of the country. He said, but in New York, if you were an army or a serviceman and you're on the list, they do have special things they set up for you.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
it's not only you, it's your family, it's where you live. You know, they have all this information.
Okay.
Can I
And
say a
they're
random
really
quote?
crap.
Well, but take a call. Go ahead.
No, I want to say a random quote.
No, for you, do the quote after the call.
Fine.
Wow, she's doing
Let me just say,
quotes, yeah.
No, just something I saw on Twitter. Okay, this is the Just Enough Heshy Show. You can call in at 718-303-9090. Hello, you're on the air with Uncle Heshy.
Yeah, hi, Esty.
Hi, how's it going?
I just want to tell you that I happen to agree with everything you said, and I'm very interested to know what Norman does for a living when he's not on the radio.
We don't know, and we love Norm, so we don't really care.
Yeah, how would we know what Norm does?
Yeah, he never told us.
Yeah.
We don't know what you do.
Right, Steve. What do you do? Oh, no, we do know what Steve does.
Oh,
no?
yeah?
What do you do, Steve?
I'm an attorney.
Oh, okay. One of the elite, one of the better ones.
No, it has nothing to do with being elite. I hear Norman talking all the time, and he's constantly criticizing Esty and every.
What? How did you? He doesn't criticize me. If not, I'd be crying. Oh, then I didn't notice. Because if I
Steve,
noticed, I'd be like.
Now that you're an attorney, I have a question for you. I can ask you a legal question.
Yeah, sure. If I can answer.
So, a lot of the Americans, and this is like crazy. Everybody's getting sued. Everybody's suing everybody for, real, not real, whatever. What happens if somebody gets sued and he didn't get to receive the papers? He was served by the state, the government, what's it called again? The Secretary of State. He went into default. And he's not wrong. He's actually not wrong. He's able to show proof, but now he's in default. What does a man like that do? People ask me that all the time. Listen, I didn't know about the case. Somebody sued me who didn't know me. He just saw my name on the list and he got me. What do you do in such a case?
So you can make a motion to vacate the default.
And I heard the judges will deny you most of the time.
That's not true. If you can show
only if you did it in 20 days.
No, that's not true. That's not true. You when you first get the papers, when you first learn that you're being sued, and the default was already entered, you can make a motion to vacate by order to show cause that you've never received the papers. You can get the affidavit of service and show that the person who the process server never really served you. There's a lot of sewer service that goes on in New York City, and there was a big scandal a couple of years ago. A lot of these process serving companies weren't really serving the
but if the Secretary of State serves a corporation, you're automatically considered served no matter what through the mail, even though you say you didn't receive it or they just dropped it off or you didn't sign it or somebody stupid signed it, and 6 months later you find out about it, you're dead. That's what I was told.
No, the Secretary of State then sends those papers to the corporate office where the process serving should have been. So you could serve the Secretary of State, but the Secretary of State then needs to serve the corporate offices. So there's always a way of vacating, and usually in Brooklyn, I don't know which venue you're in.
I thought it was the Bronx. I was told Bronx is very tough.
Well, you could show reasonable cause, and you could actually have a traveler's hearing to prove that the process server never properly served.
Okay, very good. I have people who ask me that question, and that's very cool. Thank you, Steve. That was very good. By the way, Norman doesn't really knock Esty. He wants to just talk to Esty, so he's trying to help Esty be a better person.
When did he knock me? I don't remember.
He wants to educate her.
Esty has a very good heart. She's a really good neshama. She's a very
so nice.
I'm
blushing.
She feels towards other people. So when she talks about giving gifts to people or birthday gifts, I think it's a beautiful thing to show that you appreciate somebody.
Yeah, Neil.
Steve, honestly, Steve, do you really give gifts to somebody else?
You know what? To give you a little example, during Purim, they send shlach manos to all the people in my shul.
I love you, Shlomo. You're just like proving everybody wrong here. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Most people only send it to people they know in the shul. So I came up, I said, let me send it to everybody who's in the members of the shul, even people I don't even know. So we sent it to like 200 families. And what was interesting about it is that people say, why are you sending it to people you don't know? But the thank you cards you got back from these people to make them feel that they also counted was worth whatever it cost. Because you show that you care about other people.
Right. It's very nice. That's very. I did shalach manos for the hospital and some young kids, and that you're right. It does make you feel good when you get the thank you cards, but we give it. I'm happy you got it. Yeah.
All right.
It's a very nice thing you did. Very nice.
Your own ones.
You don't change the way you are. You keep on going the way you go.
Right.
How about me, Steve? Should I change, Steve, or can I keep ranting and raving and screaming and hollering?
You're so liberal that it's beyond belief how liberal you are. You also have a very good heart.
Oh, you're a good boy. Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. You're wonderful, and I want to wish you a happy Passover, happy holiday season, whatever it is, and I hope you come back and listen to us when we come home from vacation.
Be well.
Thank you, Steve. Bye. So, everybody, so we do know that we do have to pay for the show, Esther.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
okay.
I'm
sorry.
To the next school.
So, if I wanted insurance, what would I do, Esther?
You'd go to Geico.
Why?
15%. No, right? 15 minutes can save you 50% or more on car insurance.
Esther. And what else?
How does she know that?
I don't know how
she doesn't have a TV.
She doesn't have a car. They have it on, when you do your YouTube and stuff. They have these commercials before and after.
And I mean, sometimes I see TVs in other places. My dentist had a TV. That was cool.
Right, but it's not really right today. It's different. You don't need a TV.
Wait, when they say
watch
everyone knows,
everything on
You can
your
have it on your
computer.
iPhone.
but when
too.
they say everyone knows that, the really religious people who don't have TVs, they don't know that Geico can save you 50% or more on car
They do
insurance.
know it's in the kids in the ads. Go ahead.
They
Steve.
talk about it in the mikveh. They got the information.
That is weird. Okay, so yes, if you're looking for electronic cigarettes, you can go to blpremiumesig.com. Call Mikey at 561-239-5941.
She's feeling better.
Yeah, no, half
No.
my mouth became less numb.
Go ahead.
I can't believe Mikey's taking on what he's taking on.
I know.
He's got a whole thing
Foolish
going
boy, I
on,
know.
starting over. Like,
Starting,
you know,
I know. He's going to have another kid,
never,
another
never in
teenager.
a million
All right,
years would I start over.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw him losing
crazy.
hair. Some of his hair is falling out.
Sure, his whole head's going to be popped off one day. What do you mean?
Go ahead.
Go
So
ahead,
yeah,
Miss
you
Mom.
can call Mikey at 561-239-5941. Right? If you need a personal trainer, Yossi Lefkowitz has about 17 certificates and fancy machines I still can't name or know the name of. He's located on 16th and 48th, but he'll also do house calls. You can reach him at 347-816-5207. Also, we have Green Line Building Consultants or Solutions. You can choose. They do asbestos and lead inspections, DOB, violation permits and plans, code compliance, and preventative maintenance.
Very good. And we also help you lift stop work orders, and we'll get you to the finish line, and we'll try to advise you and show you how to go in the right direction and to try to get out of some of your misery. We know you all get misery, and we'll listen to your stories. We'll give you a free consultation, and Penny will help you with your diet.
Okay. And I just want to let Esty know something, okay? And I'm not going to, I'll talk it on the mic if it's okay with her, you
Go
know,
for it.
because I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
There are a lot of good people out there and a lot of nice people out there that think like you think, like, oh, you know, give out gifts and do things. Usually it'll be someone like a grandmother with grandchildren or something like that. You know, they got a whole thing going on for their grandkids, and they own, you know, in family-oriented homes. But just also understand that there are a lot of people that don't have the time, nor do they believe that it's that important, because they don't value in their own heart the value. They don't need a gift from someone else to themselves, so they don't feel that kind of value to it. You know, they feel like, oh, visiting once a week is valuable,
Right,
you know?
right.
But, you know, come once a year, my birthday, like, what the heck?
So
you know?
this goes back.
So I'm just saying, there are a lot of types of people, a lot of things, and sure, we all want to receive something. We all want acknowledgement. We all want, you know, if we do something nice, we want someone know that someone appreciates that we made an effort.
Very good.
You know, that's the truth. So you're right in a sense, but just know there's more to it than just that.
I'm not saying people should
That's
do
it.
it. I'm not saying, oh, everyone go out and buy gifts. For me, myself, okay,
Esty, we're gonna take a call.
No, you're gonna hold on until I finish what I'm saying.
It's Ralph, one of my favorite
So
callers.
yes, we will listen to him
Okay,
after you give me
go
the
ahead.
minute.
Wow, Ralph, she's telling you to be quiet. What, are you putting Ralph in his place?
Go ahead.
No, I'm putting
Go
you in your
ahead,
place.
Esty.
Okay, good.
No, so okay, so for me, my love language, which I've spoken about that, gifts, quality time, physical touch, praise, and favors. My love language is gifts. Like when I get a gift, I feel that the person cares because they went out of their way, they saw something, they thought, hey, Esty would like this, and got it for
Like
me.
this, why don't we get you something you need? You know, my mother
I don't
doesn't
need something I
my
need.
mother doesn't need any gifts. She doesn't like it. But
I'm talking about me now.
I'm talking about everybody. My mother needed a dryer. And I went out and got her a dryer.
That's
Not only
great.
did it, I went and held my sons have actually.
Why is he switching this back to him?
Because I'm telling you that when you're going to buy a gift, look for something they need, not just a trinket to, oh, hi,
you
you're
don't get
alive.
it. I have everything I need, so people can't buy me what I need. They can only buy me
Wow, she has everything she needs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have
feel the
everything I
same
need.
What
way.
I'm saying is it's nice, okay?
No,
when someone
ask
gets
me. Go ahead. What are you going to buy?
okay, the thing is that I feel
don't-
loved.
Nothing I want to buy.
Right. A nice suit.
You want a suit, you buy a suit. You know, like, what's the big deal?
Neil-
Now you have how many in the closet already?
You know what? But what about a nice pair of glasses? Don't you want to look a little stoddy or whatever the word is? The same
In
thing?
other words, you don't like my glasses.
I do like your glasses.
They're
I think
only
they're very
25 years old.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Very
That's
good.
why you can't find them these
Are
days.
those the glasses that change color in the sun?
change
You know,
color.
it goes dark. You have one of those that
Tinted,
go.
no. 25 years ago, they didn't have that.
No.
I hate those.
No, my other pair has it, but why do you hate them?
Because it makes me, I can't see when it starts changing color on me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like that because it saves me from walking around with an extra pair of sunglasses.
So you want to take a phone call? You got to first let me talk if you want me to take a phone call.
No, Ralph is waiting. Push the button.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next time, let me talk.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I don't think everybody needs to do it. For me, because I feel loved when people bring me gifts, that's why I bring people gifts, because that's how I think love is translated. I know it's not, but I think it's love.
You're selling your love. No. You're selling your love.
She's not selling nothing.
She's selling.
This is what it means to me. Like my friend, hers is spending time with her. She feels loved. Spending time. Gifts don't mean anything to her. That's why I stopped getting her gifts. But she does have to get me gifts, because in order for me to feel loved, spending time with me isn't enough.
Oh, so we have to purchase your love like a cover.
Okay.
No, you don't have to purchase my love. That's what makes me feel that you cares. Whether you care or not is, I don't know. But if you want me to feel that you care, it'll be like, Esty, I thought of you. Look what I got you.
I'm gonna go buy Esty a gift.
You don't have to buy me a gift. You can make a tower of cups, glue it together, and be like, Esty, look at this tower of cups.
I'm gonna do that.
I will appreciate it.
Okay, you liar.
No, I'm serious.
Can you understand that in some future time that might change for you?
Maybe. I'm not saying not.
Okay, can we take a call?
Yeah, now we can take a call.
Thank you, Ralph.
Let me just mention, this is the Just Enough Heshy Show. If you'd like to call in, you can reach us at 718-303-9090. Hey, Ralph, you're on the air.
Well, Esty, you're coming from the heart, and you know something, that the gift is just a token. You know, it just shows that I care and people care. And it's a good gesture, Neil. I mean, you know, I understand people get into this ritualistic thing where they must give gifts. They outdo each other with the price of the gifts and all that kind of thing.
That's not a thing, right? That's not worth.
You know, Ralph, you know why I don't buy my wife flowers anymore? I was walking home on a nice warm day, and I saw this little stand, and it cost me only $10. You're right, I bargained with the guy down to $8.
So Jewish.
Anyways, I go home. I put the flowers. It was 12 little roses there. I got a good deal. Nothing fancy roses, but it made the table thing, and she was a little happy. Somebody comes into the house and comments. Of course, it was my mother-in-law, and she says, "Oh, what kind of cheap flowers did you buy the girl? You should have gone to buy more." And since then, I haven't bought her any more flowers.
That's horrible. Right, you're right.
Well, she ruined a good thing, but the thought was there.
Right, you know, I want to do something nice, and that's it. So right now, the gift thing doesn't work. You know,
I'll tell you.
And the next present that I'm going to buy my wife is a vacuum cleaner, because that's what she needs.
No, but a gift isn't something you need; it's something you want. Because what you need, you get yourself. But what you want, you can't get, because I'm not going to spend it on myself.
Not everybody's going to get what they need. My wife wants a dishwasher. I told her no. So maybe if I'm in a good mood and everything goes.
But one is helping the poor, and one is actually because you care.
To a lot of people, just getting a thank you note or just this, to them, that's it. That hits them into a new high. Yeah. That little acknowledgement comes in the mail.
That's appreciation. That's the love language.
Ralph, that's all you need is a thank you card?
Well, you know, things change, and Neil brings up a good point with SD before that, you know, she may not feel this way forever, but right now, a little token means a lot to her, so why not, you know, make her happy?
Exactly. No, I agree with that. I agree. Everybody should do what, you know, how
it's so easy. You can make me plastic cups. I'm so easily happy. You're like, oh, SD, I got you something. What is it? Like, you know, half of a chicken. I'll be like, yay, like anything.
All right, we're gonna next time I come to studio, I bring you half a chicken. Some Dixie.
Is chicken protein? Make sure
chicken's protein.
Because I gotta have a bite of that. Remember, I'm on one of those crazy diets.
I think she wants a rooster. By the way.
No, but you know what I always say? Like,
and you guys were, I'm sorry, you guys were talking diet before. I'll tell you something. If you take that sugar out of the diet, immediately you'll drop 10 pounds.
That's probably true.
And you'll tighten, you know, the muscles will tighten and all that. Are you exercising at all, Esty, or no? Are you exercising?
Me? I do so much exercise. I do pole dancing. I go on the Wii.
I'm very interested in the first one, but yeah, no. You know, when you do it early in the morning, if you can get up and you can not put anything in your stomach except to hydrate yourself and get it moving early, you have a fat burning kind of a constancy for the entire day. It'll be
really, because in the
know
morning, if I work out, then I get so nauseous because I'm starving. So I never know, should I work out even though I'm completely nauseous, or should I first eat something? And
your body. I hope you don't get too nauseous, but your body will adjust, and you start to just get into that. And you don't eat after you're through working out in the morning. Just wait another hour, and then eat, because your metabolism has been going.
I heard the opposite. I heard if anything you eat right after you work out automatically is like you don't get fat from that.
And then more, you need to eat, but you need to actually wait a little bit to settle down and have something. But again, the protein, the good source of protein, very small amount, and vegetables, leafy greens, and all your your broccolis and your cauliflower. By the way, that blood type thing, it's a little bit outmoded. It's a little difficult to say. And if you're not eating specific vegetables, not starchy vegetables, Esty, but other kinds of vegetables, I mean, you can't limit yourself so badly that you don't know what the heck to eat each meal. You'd be driving yourself crazy.
It's a real problem.
Yeah, but you talked about our wonderful mayor having a pizza party for the hardcore gang members.
Oh yeah.
And let me tell you something. Those guys unfortunately, some of those guys are beyond reaching. We can't, and they just see it as a sign of weakness. But I do believe this. You know, they used to have this kind of a thing on a lower scale about 15 or 20 years ago. I think it was under Giuliani, or maybe even far back under Koch, where they had the gang members. They meet and they would try to persuade them out of their try to dissuade them out of their crimes and try to get them on the right path. That actually, if you look at statistics, it actually worked for a short time, but it was a little bit more organized and not so much like a goody-goody type of thing, like a pizza party. It was talking about issues in the community. I mean, there are no answers, but a pizza party is certainly not really the antidote.
Because it's not channeling their issues anywhere.
Right.
They have to be channeled somewhere. They have a lot of issues, and being part of the gang and all of that takes care of a lot of what they have going on in their life. And just getting together and eating a pizza with them and not giving them direction or giving them an opening where they could work, they could learn a trade. It's the most important thing to me is people out there should learn a trade, no matter what, because once you start earning money, you feel like a human being.
Well, you make a great point, Neil. That trade school, that not everyone's college bound. That trade school is so important, and it used to exist.
Yeah.
But I mean, if a guy wants to be an electrician, he wants to learn how to work on cars,
a plumber.
They look at him, Neil, like he's a little less than a human being for not wanting to go to college. Not everyone is college material. No. I still believe that. There's no disgrace in that. By the way, that man that brought up something about my buddy Norman, I have to stick up for my friend Norman. Norman has the kindest heart. Out of any individual you ever would want to meet in your whole entire, and he appeared on my program. He was a great guy. And whenever he asks of you, Esty, or he suggests these movies, it's only because he enjoys it and he wants you to enjoy it. That's all.
Yeah, I know. I defended him also because I know it comes from a good place.
That is very
good man.
Yeah. Hey,
very
listen.
Good guy.
Anyways, Ralph, I want you to know something. We are going to be going away for a little while, and you're welcome to fly down to Orlando and hook up with us down there, because I'm going to be doing all the cooking, and I'm going to try to get one of these dietetic, healthy cookbooks to teach 31 people. They're going to kill me, I tell you. They're going to kill me.
How are you doing with your diet, Heshy? You doing all right?
I am doing very bad. I used to do 300 sit-ups before the summer. Now I'm doing 3.
Ask him which summer?
No, this past summer I was doing 300 sit-ups a day, and you're right, I've been very busy. I've been slacking on my thing, but I'm going to start my walking of 5 miles a day.
Why don't you put a treadmill in your office?
And what?
No, while you're on the phone.
You can't do that.
Sure you can.
No, you need concentration.
Hi, how are you? What are your plans? sense. Okay.
But to have that stuff right there, right convenient for you, Hesh, may be the answer. You have a couple of dumbbells there. You have a little exercise
You
bike.
do
You got a
10
couple-
minutes at a time.
Wait, Heshy, you got a
And
couple
you
of
have a
dumbbells
yoga
there?
mat. Yeah, you had, well, you know, the kind that you can pick up and do curls with. And
Trust me, I got a lot of dumbbells in my office I can do curls. I want to do curls with. I want to break their curls. But
you have the yoga mat there, and you do your thing. You know,
I cannot imagine him doing yoga for like all the money in the world.
I want you to know,
That'd be
Ralph,
something to see.
I promise you, I want to do yoga. Somebody once taught me, I was on a job site, and there was a photographer, they wanted to borrow one of my sites. I said, okay. And they took out these yoga mats, and I was watching them. I made fun of them, of course. And the person was telling me, let's do yoga together. And I really said, okay, I'm going to do yoga. I finally got a mat. I sat down on it. I said, oh my God, am I mentally ill? Am I really crazy? And I quickly ran away. And they called me up and said, what you doing? I said, I'm not going to do
But
yoga.
say the truth. Someone had to help you up.
Those were the days.
You can modify all that stuff. You can just do. You don't have to go through all those contortions like they do. You just modify it a little bit.
Is that right? He'll just be screaming, whatever it is.
But listen, we'll miss you when you're gone. You know, you've been great. I have a lot of people on board listening, and they just have wonderful things to say about you guys.
We love you, Ralphie. I love you, Ralphie. Again, I know I didn't take you out to dinner that often. Now, this time we're going to go out to dinner, and maybe I'll even con you into coming over to the house and eat one of my crappy meals. But really, you might like it.
They're not crap.
No, I look forward to it. Listen, I want you to come back on my program. Maybe come April, May, and something. We'll do it all over again.
You got it.
Okay?
And I'm going to bring one of my lechos with me. It's a Hungarian. I don't know what these other people call it in their languages. I'm going to bring a lecho with me, and you're going to love my lecho. You're going to give me a big hug after that.
What's in it?
It's a salad that I cook.
Make sure you bring part of the trio. Make sure Neil comes this time.
Oh, you got it. We're going to drag him by his head.
Okay. All right. Take care. It was good.
Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. Be good.
Thanks, Ralph.
So now that Neil wants to know about trades, I want to tell you a story.
About
There's
what?
a lady with $587 in her pocket, and she built $100 million empire by buns. Cordera Harrington lives in a magnificent home from an elegant dining room with $587. She got a luxurious mansion suite. It's a success story that was built of all things buns. You like being called the bun lady? Somebody asked her, and she says, I do. Harrington is a self-made entrepreneur who incredibly started out with just $587. Entrepreneur. She opened a Tennessee bun company in Nashville and was called the Bun Lady. To see her in action, her company is now worth $100 million enterprise by supplying buns. Isn't that a cool thing? Just a regular, small idea like that.
Bakery. That's crazy.
But not even a bakery. She came up with an idea of buns, and she markets it and packages and works very hard at it. And now I'm going to tell you a bad story. Are you ready?
I hate that story.
The Nazis, there's an Argentina archaeologist investigated a possible Nazi hideout. They found an abandoned building in remote Argentine nature reserve. They may have been planned as a potential hideout for Nazi officers. This Argentina is a very bad place. German coins dating to the 1940s were found, about 680 miles. They say that this place
Where is it?
It's in Argentina,
next to where?
about 680 miles out of Buenos Aires. There was a building of thick walls, evidently were designed as a hideout for fleeing Nazis after following World War II. But they say they never lived there because the Nazis realized they can live more comfortably and hiding better in cities. The director of urban archaeology. Local legend has it that said the building served as a hideout for Martin Bormann, Adolf Hitler's private secretary. But I don't believe that because I know they found his bones somewhere in a construction site.
But what was it, a cave, basically?
No, a building, like some kind of a
underground?
Not underground. It was like a hideout, like a building in the middle of a nature reserve. And you were able
just put a wall around it?
Yeah, and something like that. They built some kind of a building, and it's falling apart now.
And they found actual stuff from
the Nazis, 1940 coins and other stuff, and the building is falling apart. That's what. By the way, Argentina is, where Eichmann went and some other bad people went after the war. This Argentina, I don't know.
Argentina, and now they're in total chaos. Over
Total
there.
chaos.
Total chaos. It's unbelievable.
Anyways, yeah, we got Norman on the phone. Push the button. Norman, welcome to
let's just mention again, this is the Just Enough Heshy Show. We're on Monday and Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. You can like us on Facebook, Twitter. Everything is Just Enough Heshy.
You're coming to the last 18 minutes of the show, so if you're having Heshy withdrawals and the next 2 weeks, we'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you can call in at 718-303-9090.
Why don't you give
Hello, you're on the air with Uncle Heshy.
Why don't you give everyone your private number?
You know what?
So they can reach you, at any time.
Well, you know what? I have my cell phone and my Twitter phone. And Norman, you could text me at Just Enough Heshy, or email me at Just Enough Heshy, or hashtag me. And I promise you, even on vacation, I will answer you immediately. Or if you want, you can join my WhatsApp. Just send me your cell number, and you'll get my daily quotes and commentaries of the 235 other people that have joined my WhatsApp group.
You know Norman's on the line, right?
Hello, Norman.
Hello, Heshy. How are you?
How are you, baby?
Good evening.
Can I be the head of the Heshy fan club?
You are. First of all, I believe you are, but I believe you're more of the Esty fan club than the Heshy club.
Well, first of all, as far as my relationship goes with Esty, I find that I try to mentor her. And I think the only time I get upset with her is when you guys were talking about Detroit and you didn't know why it collapsed. And I told you to watch the Michael Moore film called Larger Than Me. So if you don't watch it, then you're really not interested in knowing what happened to Detroit. It explains everything. So that's why I get upset if I tell you something.
You didn't get upset. You're always nice.
No, well, I'm nice, but nice. I do want you to learn things, and I pay very careful attention to what all of you say. So,
but I already have a guru. Zalmi's my guru.
Wait a minute, Norman, I want to ask you a question. You yesterday we had a guest on the show, and you weren't so nice to him. And what did you think after the show?
Norman's always nice.
No, but what did you think about him after the show?
He's not my kind of guy, and I wasn't mad at him. I just feel that you have to play a game of chess. But listen, first of all, I want to say to my friend Ralph, you see, I caught you guys the first night you were on the radio, and I found you were all a lot of fun. So I want to thank you for the relationship that I have with the three of you. It's not only with
You're a good man. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Norman. Thank you.
And Neil, I thank you for what you said about me tonight. Nice things. And I do care about you, Neil, because Heshy, sometimes I hear under his breath, don't let Norman know that Neil went out to smoke a cigarette. I know why you're going out. I don't want to see you smoke. I like you. You're great.
You're great.
You're a good man.
You build up my ego. My God, my head is swelling.
Listen, I like you. I just don't.
We don't have to build this up. We have to.
But I just know. I want to talk to Norm a minute. I just wanted to, mention to him. I agree with you with these politicians, because the reality is anyone who's running for office is full of crap. They're all with the nonsense. Nobody's going to change anything. That's reality. Now, once you accept that reality,
tell that to Martin Luther King.
So then,
wait, you let him talk.
Okay, once you reach that reality, so then you can decide, the worst of 2 evils or 8 evils or whatever it is, and finish. But the reality is none of them,
no exception to the rule. No exception to the rule.
Office.
No exception to the rule.
None.
John F. Kennedy.
I'm talking right now. What's going on?
Neil, how do you think young people, say Esty's age or younger, they look at us, the adults in the world of politics, and they see everything corrupt? So how can they respect what you say if you're all a bunch of crooks?
Listen,
but you know what?
My ex-wife, okay?
I hope she's not my ex-wife.
No, because of course you're too much. But I'm just telling you, she always used to tell me, oh, you're so cynical with the kids, you shouldn't talk to them like that and this and that. And I tell her in measured ways, depending how old they were and which child it was, they should know certain things about real life. And that's the way it is. and I'm very happy that I brought them up like that.
Yeah,
and
good.
you know, yeah, you know, not everything is, you know, there's a lot of ways to do a lot of things, and there are a lot of reasons why people do certain things.
You can't be dishonest with your kids.
No, I never lied to my children.
Yeah, it's good.
They know that if I'm ready to lie, I just won't answer them.
You know what? I wanted to say, because you guys, I also have a nice relationship that opened up with Ralph. And he's a really cool guy. And
Ralph, Norman, I want to ask you a question. One question: Which show are you? What show are you calling in on?
The only I mostly in the past I call.
No, right now. What show are you on?
Oh, just enough Heshy stuff.
Excellent.
And listen, if they want to speak, and if you want to speak to Heshy or Esty or Neil, just dial 718-303-9.
Very good.
All right. Thank you.
And thank you so much, Norman.
He had something to say. Let him say something.
And well, the only thing I have with Heshy is, you know, his boogeyman stories about marijuana.
Oh God! Stop!
No, it's ridiculous, Hesh.
Okay, Norman.
The truth is, he never did his homework. He never read articles on it. He never read anything.
You know what, Heshy? Listen, you mentioned the FDA. If you watch TV, don't you see all these ads for medications where you could sue them?
Yes.
Well, they don't protect you. The people on the FDA probably work for the drug company.
You know,
not only that, do you
look at you guys. Look at you guys.
The way they do the studies? I read articles on articles.
But without these medicines, we have no shot.
No.
That's not true, Hesh. It's not true. You're not getting all kinds of information.
No,
why don't you look?
And we're not getting the risk. They don't give us the real.
And most of these medications aren't like necessary gonna die medication.
If you take a medication, let's use an example, a popular one. If you take something to lower your cholesterol, let's say, which a lot of people take. A lot of people take.
And they're great.
Do you believe that it's not messing with any other part of your system?
It is.
But you'll die otherwise. You'll die.
It's the Cheerios.
They should have made it better, and they could have made it better. But the FDA lets them get away with it. That's all.
It's the same thing with crazy supplements.
Right.
It's all Frankenstein kind of crap, you know. And it's just going to hurt you.
So this is FDA.
Let me give you another example. Norman, I wanted to say one thing. You know that people in the Jewish religion and Christian religion and the Republicans, they're against abortion. I don't have a problem with it because
I believe the same topic.
Yeah. Now there's something called the morning after pill. That is a wonderful thing that stops all the problems altogether.
Listen, you know what? These Republicans think a woman says, oh, gee, I'm going to have an abortion. What a happy day this is for me. It's ridiculous. No girl wants to go for an abortion.
Right.
You know,
it's the best of the two evils, baby. That's what I keep telling you.
The stork doesn't bring the baby. That's what I dislike about all these religions. These people don't know how to even talk to their children on an adult level. Even if it's their own children, they don't talk about sex. Oh my God, sex!
Right. I am with you on that. And you know what? There's a funny story.
What's that?
Esty, can you tell? Anyways, Norman,
Esty, I just want to say, I heard you make a statement yesterday because I listened carefully. You said, "Oh my God, I'm 24 years old and I haven't accomplished anything." And what I do want to say is, you have accomplished a lot. Look at what you're doing and how much fun you have, and you're speaking to new people, and you're in the world of show business, you know, but you got to give yourself a chance to learn skills.
I have very high expectations of myself, so this isn't enough for me.
You have to sharpen your skills, and the only way is by going out and doing the job.
By doing. You do.
You're doing it, and you're doing it.
Norman,
you got people that care about you.
Well, Norman, I'm going to tell you, I want to wish you a happy holiday season that's coming up. And when we get back, we hope that you're going to still be listening to us and calling us back. And if you want to reach me, you know how to get in touch with us. Don't worry about calling or emailing me. We'll take you and I will respond to you. Thank you, Norman. Have a good
thanks
night.
for calling. Thanks for saying all the nice things you said.
And thanks for making the last 4 months a lot of fun with you. We appreciate it.
You made a lot of fun for me, too. and for all your listeners.
Thank you, Norman.
Thank
Thank
you.
Don't
you.
forget 718-303-9090.
You're
The
beautiful.
only thing I'm not going to
and if
forget
you
is Roger and me. I'm going to watch that.
That's
over
right.
the
I'm
next
gonna.
2
You know what?
weeks.
I'm gonna do that over
I'm
the
gonna
holiday
find it.
season.
Let's watch it together. Movie night. Woo! No.
I'm
Okay.
going to find it. I
Thank
want to
you,
know what they write about
Right.
it. My daughter just gave me Freakonomics and
Oh, wow.
something else
What
to
is that?
read.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Let me read a story. Okay. So nearly a quarter of the residents in a small village in Kazakhstan, hold on. Kazakhstan have fallen into a deep sleep for days at a time with no explanation. Without any warning, people have been falling into coma-like slumbers and waking up with debilitating symptoms that include nausea, dizziness, blinding headaches, and memory loss.
Can I give you a reason why?
Why?
They're all smoking marijuana.
No, this seems like
They
those.
didn't tell you why?
No,
they don't
the
tell you.
nitrogen. What's the
No,
thing?
because they have a lot of oil and gas there. They dig. They don't care. You saw one of the countries that
Wow.
they stopped allowing cars to drive
Really?
in the city. Oh, I forget which country. Yeah, because it was so polluted, people couldn't even see in front of them.
It's like Los Angeles.
Right. No, but this just happened yesterday. It was I
Wow.
forget which place. A real place, by the way, not a Mickey Mouse African country.
Okay.
You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you
the
know,
smog thing is really
it's not, and you know what?
and you know what? And that's why American products cost so much more, because we have rules and regulations from OSHA and other agencies that when we manufacture, we can't create a whole mess of goods, you know? And these other countries like China and other places, they don't care. They just
Wow.
don't care.
I agree. Now, do you know that France has a new rule? You're going to love this one. And I'm very into this right now. France is to have all rooftops covered in plants or solar panels. Wow. France is officially going vert. I have
We
no
do that
idea what.
here in New
No.
York.
Listen to this rule.
Yes.
France Parliament just approved a law mandating
Bless you.
all new buildings in commercial zones to be partially covered in plants or solar panels, making the country more eco-friendly. According to The Guardian, whatever the law is, limited version of a plan put forth by environmentalists in France who wanted the entire roof of any new commercial building covered. Business owners will be able to choose between panels or plants based on their needs and preferences. Believe that the environmentally sound roofs will improve air quality, boost biodiversity
Right.
and wildlife,
Right.
conserve energy, and even store water during
Right.
a rainstorm.
Right.
Why don't we-
Manhattan has a few hundred buildings minimum that have gardens and stuff that was put in the last 5 years on this type of program. That's what
Really?
it was for. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. It was a very great
I'm shocked the
business.
building department is not giving them violations, or you have to get a permit to do it.
No, you probably have to get a permit to do it, and you have to make sure your roof is.
So you have to spend money
but
and
the
all that.
commercial, but all the big buildings there all have it.
Wow.
They all have it.
I like
Go
this
on
idea.
to Google.
So why isn't everybody? Why
is
isn't everybody getting off of this stupid energy or electric? Everybody going solar. It should be a law now. Everybody's got to.
Yeah.
We don't. We don't need more laws.
Not a
No
law.
laws.
That the government itself, anytime a new building comes, they come in and give you like free wiring. They give you free solar panels.
Why? Why does it have to be for free?
Because
Why
we
can't
can
it just
change
be?
the future. We can change the
We
future.
are one at a time. You look at the way certain states are putting in solar.
No, I
Oh,
don't really
yeah.
see it going
Texas,
massive.
Florida, these southern states that have sun, a lot of sun. To them, it's really worth it.
What?
Wait, here's a question. Which state is the awesomest and which one's the suckiest? Like, just
Oh,
like
that's
in
a hard
running the
question. I wouldn't
government.
know.
Isn't there like a known state, like this state, like things are run well versus this state, it's just run terribly?
Chicago's terrible. I don't know.
Really? Chicago's terrible.
Terrible.
But don't
And
they have-
New York? I don't know how you would rate New York for real. We're good, but I don't think we're like.
Right.
Up there.
They're too much into everybody's behind, and everybody has to.
You know how many inspectors like a store owner gets?
Right.
He gets from the fire department, from the OSHA, from
Right.
the environmental.
Right.
Everybody's knocking on his door, and everybody's got another couple of hundred
Right.
or 1,000 that they're telling him he has to spend
Right. He has
to
to
get
pay.
into compliance.
That's the
whatever.
cost of doing business,
Right.
and that's wrong.
And That's terrible.
To
And
be a
that's why
homeowner-
the unions in New York are also terrible, because they're the ones who make construction so expensive
But
here.
then if they don't get paid as much, so what? Someone's losing money. Who should it be? Why should the union workers like lose money versus the
I'm
person
not into
owning buildings?
unions.
I'm not into unions.
Not into unions.
I'm not
In
into
the old
unions,
days, there was
coalitions.
a cause for them. Today, they're just ripping your money and putting it in their pockets.
See, Cassie, does anybody know what Easter is? Like,
Easter.
Easter is Passover for
you know, it's not. It's something with chocolate and eggs. I just
no.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny.
so yeah. I was just
Something
wondering.
about the Easter Bunny. Come on.
I don't know about the Easter Bunny.
Producer, you have any bunnies?
I want to.
Oh, you got to call you Hefner for that.
Now they have these huge.
Yeah, we
Look at
got
that.
some bunnies in the back.
Okay, we have a bunch of. Oh, by the way, there's a
A
funny
huge
story.
chocolate bunny.
There was no. There was a guy flying from. I was just reading about it. A guy was flying on a plane home, and he had two bunnies on the plane with him. And when he was getting off, they caught him that it was full of meth inside the bunny.
Live bunnies?
Not live bunnies, fake, game bunnies for them.
And they didn't
He used
detect
it for
it.
smuggling.
He used it for
How did they
smuggling.
find it?
I don't know. How did they find anything? Anyways,
Unbelievable.
you're listening to the Just Enough Heshy show.
And this is the last show before Passover.
Before Passover,
And we wish you really a happy Passover.
wow.
And everybody should relax and chill out with their families and their friends.
Right.
Eats
If
a
you
lot
can
of flat
take a day
bread.
off work, you should take it, even if it'll cost
and
you.
eat those round, flat things that are thin, and nobody really knows
Called
what
matzah,
the point is of
matzah.
biting.
But listen to me, everybody.
Yeah,
What
matzah.
would we be
But
doing in the 2
Passover,
weeks of the show?
Passover is a week of loving. Love your family. Know that you're not only free of.
Isn't it a memory
the
of slavery?
bondage. No, it's free of all bondage. Free of bondage that you're in today. Today we're in
Right.
bondage of our.
Free of bondage that you don't have to conform. Free of bondage that your clothes don't have to match. Free of
Nice.
bondage that you don't
Okay.
have to, eat over here. Free of bondage that you can take the subway instead of your car today.
Even though
You know?
even though the subway went up 25 cents.
Okay, I still
yeah.
think it's a good deal.
I think I love this.
It works well. It works well. That's the free of bondage. Free yourself from things
Exactly.
that you are
slave to?
habitually do that you really don't want to do, or things like
Things that you're a slave
sort.
to.
Right.
So
Right.
we're coming to the last minutes of the last seconds of the show. I appreciate everybody. Be careful, be safe, be careful how you cook, be careful of your children. We've had tragedies in the last week or so. Let's try to make this a better place. Let's feel love. Let's feel sadness. Let's feel compassionate for our fellow man. Do something good. If you're gonna buy a gift, go to
Help
a
your
nursing home.
neighbor. Help your neighbor.
Anyways, my parting quote for the week: confidence. Confidence thrives on honesty, on honor, on the sacredness of obligation, on the faithful protection, and on the unselfish performance. Without them, it cannot live. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Just Enough Heshy Show. Thank you,
Encore
Esty and
presentations
Neil.
next 2 weeks.
Encore presentation next week. We love you. Thank you. Call us and come back to us.
The preceding program is a paid advertisement. The opinions and views expressed therein